Just Chatting, Cyberpunk, Among Us, The Forest, and Minecraft. Those are the ones I've been given for,
Which is funny because I don't think I haven't streamed any of those games.
I don't know. I didn't even watch anybody play Cyberpunk or Among Us or The Forest or Minecraft on here, so I have no idea why they gave me those.
Anyway, hi, greetings, foolish mortals. 'Tis I, Cat, and Ark.
It is very cold here.
It is cold in Florida. We are wrapped up in blankets. Northerners, you do not have the right to make fun of us unless we have the right to make fun of you during a heat wave. I'm just saying. Loading the game.
Loading, please wait. Waiting, please load.
Use seduction. Okay, so what were we doing?
Well, last time you helped rescue a man from a other man who had a strange obsession with body parts.
I love this game.
Mhm.
Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. Not good. Ooh, I need blood. Hey, hobo! Crab nipple? Crab nipple. Crab nipple. Anyway. So... what... Is there a, quest journal or anywhere around here? Quest log! Ha!
Yep. Remember, you gotta go, see, Therese.
Oh, I still need to find Mercutio some painkillers.
Yep. Pretty sure if you go to the pawn shop, you might be able to find some. Or at the very least, some you've sold.
Yeah. No, all I've sold was estrogen. There's also the thing in Vibe the Surfside Diner. Trip wants drugs. Mercutio needs drugs. Everyone wants drugs. Drugs are bad, kids. Oh, also we were going to do the... I know.
Funny part is the fact of following the lore, he is very right.
Yes, I know. Also, we have to find out about Thin Bloods, which is at this diner. Hello. Hi. Hi, lady.
Hey, honey. Looking for a date? For you, honey? 50 American dollars. Best money you'll ever spend. I promise.
I need blood. I don't think so. Okay, let's see. Killing innocent humans. What's the definition of innocent? I'm not gonna kill kids, of course, but you know.
Basically in this game, anybody who's, in a non-combat zone. Also, just look at that texture for the gumballs.
Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. With any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
Hello.
Something I can help you with.
Vampire!
I don't see how that's any business of yours. Please, just leave me alone.
Damn it.
Hello, guy. Oh, hello, guy who probably will never come up again.
This is weird music for a diner.
What'll it be, honey?
I mean, this isn't exactly what I'd call a tip-top diner.
Is that a trick question? Pale girls. Oh, like the Fitzsimmons albino. Yeah, she hasn't been in here in ages. Let me think. Oh yeah, about 4 dozen a week. No, I have never seen that.
Oops.
What'll it be, honey?
Yeah, you had to ask her about Thin Bloods.
Is that a trick question?
So, you know,
Thin
do
blood.
number 2 again,
Sounds
and then
familiar.
ask about the
Is
Thin
that one of
Bloods.
those tropical diseases? know I've heard that before. Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, weird. She left a tip, but she didn't order a thing. Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Just sat there all night with a full glass of water in front of her, talking about this and that. She seemed lonely, a little scared, so I let her stay in the booth until we closed. She left some stuff here. You seem to know her. Why don't you give it back to her if you run into her?
Great.
What'll it be, honey? Are you the health inspector?
So tempted. So tempted.
Tempted to what?
Say, here's, let me just get my badge and I'll show you.
You know, at least the last health
I mean, it
inspector
depends,
listened
'cause
to
you're
me
basically
clear
shaking
when
her
he was
down for
asking
money.
For a bribe. Here's $50. I get to live the dream for another exciting month. Yay.
Oh, I feel sad now.
But
Oh,
why?
I don't know. I took money from an old lady who basically is poisoning people. Alright, let's see. God, the gumball texture. This offends me on many levels. Even back then, that would have offended me. Because we all have to remember, this game was made in what year?
2004. Well, it came out in 2004. From there, it's basically, you know,
Okay.
2002, 2003.
Bail
Oh, we got
bond.
someone in the chat named Siva Mechanica, or Machina, or how we pronounce it. Hello! And
Hola.
yes, 2004. 2004 is when it came out, though.
Yeah, they consist of a photo, a key, and a bail bond. A bail bond.
Also, I approve of the pony icon.
Oh god, you're summoning pony fans! Stop summoning ponies!
I did no such thing.
Lies! You used your pony powers.
Lies.
Okay, where the hell is the bail bonds, dude?
Take a right,
The roots of this city wrap
and then take a left.
There we go.
and all who live in its stinking mouths.
Oh, sorry, dolphin. My apologies.
How dare you mistaken a pony for a dolphin?
I mean, it's a small icon, so I couldn't really tell.
You monster.
Yes, I am.
Yo,
Hey, sugar. Great to see you again.
don't call me sugar, I'm gonna spit in your face.
Bail bonding? What do you want to know? Sure, honey.
Okay, so that didn't help me.
Where are you going here?
I have a bail bond.
Siva said, I am a former Floridian. You got out then.
What
You
was-
escaped.
What was that like?
Why are you up so late?
Okay.
Late shift here at the yacht club.
A.F.
It's A/F, not dot.
I said dash.
In the shop.
I used to do a little yachting myself. What brand of yacht do you have?
You probably wouldn't know the brand.
Hold on. What? Lily. So she would have an L for her first name. Okay.
Bought them in Italy.
Ah, l'Italia bella. Parlate italiano?
Nope.
Yes.
Arrivederci, Vigo.
Siva said, I for inventory. Yep.
I am.
Hello, caller.
I am.
Is tonight
Yeah.
a rerun?
As Siva said, it isn't a bail for her.
What's keeping you up?
Deb, listen to me, Deb. They're at it again, and people have got to know. They've got to know because they don't.
There's no L.
Report this stuff on the news because they own the news.
Hello, Gomez. What's the latest conspiracy?
Conspiracy. This goes beyond conspiracy, okay? There's no.
Should you be trying to find who did a bail or a
People need to
bail
hear
for
this.
her,
They
or
need to
two
know
for
the
her?
real story.
You've got
Well,
undivided attention.
Fine, we're
Do
gonna have to...
All right.
do Crom V. I think that might be it.
Chrome V.
What most people don't know is that
Yep,
the
Crom.
Oh, Crumb.
resources, but
Yep.
artifacts.
As Siva said, also look in your inventory.
No coincidence that the Chinese are starting
I believe there's an item in your inventory that will tell you.
I'll tell you why. The reason is because the Chinese are trying to stop the Americans from finding an ancient.
Okay.
Yep, just check your inventory real quick. You should have.
Santa Monica Lily.
Fancy.
Open the purse! Open the purse! Okay, let's see.
Yeah, there's a bail bond down below, behind the, underneath the, stick of gum.
Haha! Hey! For one, Rolf Toden. Thank you!
Beta Centaurians.
Yep.
And why? Because the Beta Centaurians are
S
giving
dash
space technology to the Chinese to get back at the
S
Andromedans.
dash
They
Z
gave the craze,
Toden.
giving space technology to the Americans in the 50s.
Hi, welcome to Cat Really Sucks at
American
Things?
government's been putting more money into space. Don't you see what's happening? I can't believe I'm the only one that's figured it out.
Conspiracy guy, be quiet. I'm trying to read.
It's because the Andromedans and the Betas are going to be fighting their war in this galaxy through us, Deb. And the American people, the people of Earth, you people...
Why do I keep hearing a random ding in my ear?
all over again.
Thank you, Gomez.
Hmm.
And that concludes the news portion. of
Maybe
the
you're just
show.
going insane finally.
Well, this girl's got to pay her bills, so it's time for a few commercials.
Bond written,
But don't go
immigration,
anywhere. I'm just getting
cassette,
warmed up.
case,
Should
bond
I
amount.
say?
Wow.
Friggin'
Type of
Chicken
bond,
recently
collateral,
challenged several
card,
random
red
people
lightning
to a taste
bird.
test between Friggin' Chicken and the other leading chicken
Let's go
flavored
back to
products.
the.
Let's listen for
Go
which
back
one
to
they prefer.
Jermia Pow. We don't
Care to
take
participate
Euro
in
in
the
these
taste test?
parts.
Here,
Okay.
try this leading brand of chicken.
Oh my gosh. Is that
I think someone's racist to the euro.
Try it.
How dare you!
This is some good chicken. What is this?
Sir?
Harley Quinn, why are you talking about chicken?
Oh yeah, friggin' chicken.
Here, try this one.
Okay, let's see. Quest log. Found reference to Ralph Token in Arthur computer. His car is a red lightning bird license. Where am I gonna find a Guy Coney car? It's red and it's a lightning bird. What does a lightning bird look like?
I don't know, it's almost as if there's a, there might be a place where cars are parked nearby or someplace, but I don't know where that could possibly be.
You know, you're a very sarcastic Navi.
Hurry on your way to the apocalypse. Always room for heathens in the cold and oily pits of the damned.
I already got a freaking reservation at the oily pits of the dam. Thank you very much. I'm insulting the guy now. That's my job. Okay, let's see. Blue, black, white. Aha! Red. Can't read his license plate, so it might not be his. Red. Gaikoni? Gaikoni! Let's see. Tire iron. Journal. Shall we read?
Convenient.
Let's read the diary. Thank you, experience points. Okay, let's see.
Siva said, "Hey, listen, I'm tired of your crap." Sarcastic Navi. I'm here to be sarcastic.
I asked him to be the lore giver and the helper of me because I'm usually really crap at old school games. Putting my jacket back on. I took it off.
Well, it also helps that I know a decent amount of the lore of the setting this game takes place in. So
Watch the first video where we spend a whole half an hour explaining the different blood clans. What?
clans, not blood clans.
Bleh. Oh, didn't you know that these clans have sub-clans depending on blood type?
Yes, those are bloodlines.
Frack. I was being sarcastic and he's being legit. Okay. Anyway, his name is Rolf. He's from Germany. European men are just so European men are so classy compared to California boys. Okay, as a girl who watches a lot of European television. Okay, England television. Chavs aren't that classy.
Yes, Siva. Yep. Same engine as Half-Life 2. Yep.
Yep. Actually, it's made from a earlier version of the Half-Life 2 engine, to be perfectly accurate. Hence all the fun bugs. I'm going shopping tomorrow to pick something up that won't make me look like a big fat pig. Oh, she's self-conscious. I must protect this Lily. Lily's dead, isn't she? Can't wait to see him. Thinking about getting serious with Rolf. He wanted me to give me something special next week. I thought Europeans were supposed to be less type about this sort of thing. Woke up. Again, I haven't eaten anything in 4 days. I don't know what's wrong with me. Rolf came over last night. He said the reason I haven't eaten anything was because I was needing blood. He said it was all like, eat now. Well, at least he's telling her.
Mm-hmm.
He's still a dick.
Some sires aren't that polite.
Yeah, still a dick though for doing it without, forewarning.
Mm-hmm.
Says the girl who got bitten before without any forewarning.
Siva said, well, she's a vampire, so yes. I mean,
She's a
considering...
thin blood. Isn't she a thin blood?
Yep.
What's happening to me?
Which means that she's she's either 14th or 15th generation.
Mm.
I'm gonna go with 14th.
For sexy reasons?
No.
Oh. Because it's a nice round number and you can divide it by 7 but can't divide it any further?
No.
Okay. I had to bail Ralph out of jail today. He was arrested because his visa... Why didn't he just marry her? If he needed to stay in America, why didn't he... Never mind. He's gonna leave. I haven't seen or heard from Ralph since the night I bailed him out. I don't know what to do. I thought he cared about me. I feel sad for this girl. Where is she? I need to protect her and then kill Rolf in front of her and let her get a few bashes in before I do. Never mind. When I told him I had to go, I felt like Cinderella. He seemed like a prince. Oh, this girl falls in love with every man she meets. I'm not gonna talk about how #relatable that is. Mm-hmm. I bought E. Are we talking ecstasy?
No, as in, that's the person's name. E.
Oh. I flew back to my apartment and he said he's going back to Australia for a few days. Now the tournament's coming to an end. Eat Christmas last night. Aww. Aww. Haven't been able to feed since that night with E. I'm afraid what will happen. I remember Ralph bought me blood from the blood bank. Maybe I can sneak in. I can go grab a few bags and get out before anyone catches me. Okay. So what we've known from this, we gotta go into the blood bank.
Yep.
Alright. Everyone put on your sexy black clothing.
Yep. As Siva said, E shirtless Australian guy.
Well, have you seen the shirtless Australian guy?
Yes, you have.
I know.
He was on the beach.
It was very sexy for 2004 graphics. I shouldn't bash on these graphics because, this is peakness back then. Look, palm trees. Don't get that shit in any other games. This is the wrong fucking way, idiot. I also need blood. I have blood bags. Yum. There we go. I've eaten blood. Lady? Hey, lady, why are you on the bench? Lady?
No, welcome Ignis Gaming 360. Oh, yes, palm trees in a city.
Look at this lady. Lady! She wants to be tall. Okay, fine. I'll stop looking at the graphical error.
Ignis Gaming said, it's your boy Kronk, Lamau, and Lady, get off the bench. I mean, this game is buggy, so...
Okay, that's the hospitals.
Not my problem.
You're my problem, bitch. I don't know. Okay, so we gotta go to the blood bank. Ew. We're detectives. Put on your detective hat. It might keep our heads warm. God, we're cold Floridians. Okay, downstairs to the blood bank. Why do they put the blood bank so far downstairs? ¿Por qué?
Well, I mean, if I were to think reasonably, it's because the fact that... Well, that's also Florida.
What is?
Silva said, I mean, I saw palm... Siva said, I mean, I saw palm trees in a city in SoFlo. I'm like, oh, that's also Florida, so...
Well, I was making a joke saying, wow, palm trees in a city in a graphics, in a 2004 game. Making jokes here. Blood dude, sup?
Need a fix?
Not right now. Fuck. Okay, Okay, how do I do this? Yay! I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. Oh, I can steal blood! Wait, hold on. Is there a morality thing in this game again?
Yes, but you shouldn't have to worry too much about that unless you're seen. And Siva said, totally not a ghoul blood bag seller guy. Nope, clearly not.
Okay, so this is the fridge.
Technically, I'm pretty sure it's a freezer.
Anyway. Laundry. This is very few... Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oops. I blood buffed myself. Thank you for my medications, Mother. Go to bed. Mom's suffering from a really bad toothache.
Oof.
Oh, what is this? This is where you're going to tell me I'm in a place I'm not supposed to be. Ooh, a morgue! Aww.
The morgue will be important later.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, this place will be important later.
So I shouldn't even be in here right now.
Civa said, morgue, you have gone too far.
Cadavers.
In the morgue section, she's gone too far, yes.
Oh. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
In the blood bank section, you're actually where you're supposed to be, though.
Wait, I'm in the right place?
For the blood stuff, you need to leave this area, but you need to go back to where you were. Apologies for blowing out your ears, dear listeners.
I'm sorry! And that's me holding back. I want to point that out.
That was a terrible job then.
Oh, shut up. Okay, laundry. Can't lockpick this door. That's the exit. I'm just breaking all the rules. Locked. Door. Hello.
That's where the one guy is, so you don't want to go through there. But...
Okay, so don't go through the door. Okay, okay. Sorry.
No, you were in the right room there a moment ago.
You're sending me mixed messages! Mixed messages!
I was more referring to the door by the exit sign.
Oh, there's a guy in here. Should I close the door?
Yes.
Okay. So don't go in there. Ooh, a computer. Set him on a blood bank.
As a Civa said, you can feed off that guy if you really need food.
The password is required to enter the set. Oh, God. Do your thing. Thank you, Ambrosia.
The nectar of the gods, which is very fitting considering
Blood.
Vampires. Here's a curious question: why would a freezer need a passcode?
Here's a bigger question: why are all the freezers different degrees?
That is a good question, isn't it?
That's a very confusing question. One's -2, one's -10, one's -12. All of these seem like all to me is cold.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Florida.
But one is less cold than the others. I wonder why.
Okay, I'm not good at Celsius. -12 is the coldest, so freezer 2. Why is freezer 2 the coldest? Where are the freezers?
And why is... You might want to get the passcode first.
$1969, the summer of. Okay.
And you got an experience point for it, so...
One whole experience point. Okay, freezers. Actually, I should suck on that guy's blood. Just a little. Look at me, I'm half bloody.
You're a bloody mess.
Brother. Maybe I'd cook up some stuff.
You can't feed on that dude.
Hungry.
Okay, you just gotta get closer.
How close?
Pretty much right behind him.
Hi, dude. What's up?
Maybe I'd cook up some...
Yep, Civa said you can feed off this guy, you can.
Maybe I'd...
And...
There you go, see?
Doink.
Make sure not to kill him.
Yes, Mom. Mom.
Also, I have cats just like running across my desk.
That's adorable! Okay, so where is the freezer? Freezers! Okay, number 2 is 69. 1969. Where do I put in a passcode?
Well, first off, you're assuming that's the right one.
Wait, there's other freezers?
There's 3 freezers.
Yeah, this is the second one. Freezer number 2 is negative 12 degrees. Therefore, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The middle one is always 2.
Well, check 3 then. You know, the one that's the least cold.
Okay.
Siva said, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. One of the few games you suck someone in it not being lewd. One of these... It's been a while since I played, but one of these 3 is the one you need. If it's not the third one, then it's going to be the first one.
Well, okay. If it's not the first one, then... Ow! I just hit my face on the door. I am a klutzy little vampire. Okay,
Yeah, you'll find a,
I found a box!
Well, I was going to say you'll find a, security, Yeah, you might have been right, actually, the first time.
Hola!
Like,
Hello, security code.
oh, yep, there it is. Move boxes around. And we know the security code is 1969.
Okay, so that was successful. Now what?
Should have opened a door.
Maybe it's in the other one?
Right there.
What?
Nope. It's right, turn around. Go back into the room, next to the, where you entered the code.
Okay. Oh. What is that in here? Let me in. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Nani? Oh! Hi, lady.
Hello, Lily.
Hunger. I need it. A drop of it on my tongue, sliding down my throat. The hot flash in my brain lining up my body. I can smell it everywhere. Blood.
What
Let me
happened?
go. It's painful, like I'm going to die.
Starred vampire.
Never felt like this before. Let me go. I can smell it. I have to have it. Let me go.
Fine, I'll let you free.
You don't look well at all. Oh, sweet mother of God!
Girl, I could have given you a blood bag. And she killed a man. Oh, God.
The man that you fed on earlier, by the way.
It was delicious.
The heat. It's never been so satisfying.
God, sweetie.
All of it. I drank until I heard his heart stop, and I was sucking on a dry, dead artery. It was euphoric. But I've killed him.
Oh, my God.
I've never killed anyone before. What happened? What came over me?
It happens.
Beast? What is that? Why couldn't I stop myself? Why did it feel so right?
Yeah, you know, you just randomly kill some dude, when you haven't eaten enough in a long time, you know. Just randomly happens.
I'd like to know, fun factoid, Walmart right now has advent calendars on sale, and Mom bought me a cheese one.
Fitting.
And now I want to eat it. Why is cheese fitting?
Because you're a cheesy disposition.
Oh, you!
Also the fact that you like cheesecake.
My name is Lily.
Yoink.
E? You know E? How do you know E?
I sucked his butt. Wait, what? Let's hope this cheese is still good. I should put it in the fridge for a bit. Actually, be right back. Putting advent calendar in freezer. Freezer? Freezer. Also, take off your headphones, Cat.
That would be wise, yes. So unprofessional.
Good news! I'm just crazy.
Yeah. What's any different than usual?
I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. A thin blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most.
Duh!
Hmm?
Go on.
Ralph, told me that vampires consider thin bloods a bad omen and want them destroyed.
You okay there?
And apparently I am.
I'm dying
I
internally.
don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. His group wouldn't
Die quietly, please.
I can't die
He
quietly.
left me with so many questions.
These numbers are
And I
not
did
in
the
order
same
and it
thing
pisses
to
me
E,
off.
But I didn't want to leave E. He forced me out of his life. I should go. I have to get out of here. Maybe out of the city. Soon.
I have a cheese! I got it out! We're gonna just eat cheese while playing Vampire the Masquerade. Ooh, this one is white cheddar.
E doesn't
And
hate
now we
me
will
anymore?
spend 5 minutes listening to Cat eat cheese.
Shut up!
I'll go see him. Thank you. Oh, about tonight, what I did. Please don't tell E. It's not my fault.
I am
control
Cat,
it.
mother of the Thin
I've never
Bloods.
done anything like this before.
Also, I can't open this
know-
cheese packet. Where's my goddamn knife? Where is my gay knife? Gay knife, where are you? Gay knife is missing again. Gay knife runs away. As soon as I find gay knife runs away.
Very specific name for a knife.
It's a knife that's rainbow colored. Therefore gay.
Ah.
Gay knife! I'll look for you later. I'll try to open the cheese. It's not your fault. Okay. Wait, why am I walking on my own?
Why'd you have to go and let that bitch out?
What did you say to her?
I told her to go off and run away. And go back to eat.
Okay, good.
No, I'll never get to doing that.
That was the
bastard
smart
myself.
choice.
Well, you know what? No blood for you. No more.
Oh. Basically, he's unhappy with you, and unless you,
Should I just be basically going...
I mean, you can dominate him, or you can basically just say you don't need blood from him.
I'm gonna dominate him, because it's fun.
Right. A transaction. Green for red. Interested?
How much money do I have? Oh, I got more. More than enough. We're good. Okay. I love dominating. I can't open this goddamn cheese!
Apparently, we found your weakness.
Yeah!
Cheese.
Vacuum sealing! It's vacuum sealed like fucking hell! How are kids supposed to open this? I just want cheese. I just want cheese.
And thus, Cat was starved of cheese.
I got it!
Oh no, she's gotten the cheese!
Yum! White cheddar is now in my veins.
Siva said if you were Malkavian, you could have had a laughing contest with him. Yes, you could have.
Yeah, but Malkavian, I wouldn't understand what the hell I'm saying, and I like to know what the hell I'm saying for the first time.
Yep, this is her first time fully playing through the game. F's in chat for that.
Why? Okay. Now we're gonna go back to the beach, and we're gonna talk to the guy, and we're gonna help them get married.
Life's a beach.
We're gonna let them get married.
But yeah, in reference to what I said earlier, because E is a thin blood, Lily is either 13th generation or she's 14th generation.
So that would mean he's either 14th or
Because
15th.
Yep.
I can do math. Be proud of me, mama. I know you're doing sarcastic applauding, but that sounds like something totally different.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
No, I'm a vampire. I live in the gutter.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Okay.
You degenerate.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. You already have the tire iron weapon. Yeah, well, maybe I want another tire iron weapon. Maybe I want to be basically... Who's the name of that one guy in freaking Star Wars with all the different lightsabers?
You would have to sell your tire iron to pick up the other one.
I know, but I want to be... I don't know what his name is, but I'm going to the beach, and I'm gonna get the two thin bloods married, and they can have little thin blood children.
I mean, they really can't.
Shh! Don't ruin the romance.
Although another 2 generations from now, they might actually be able to.
Hey!
Brought my Lily back. She told me all about what happened. I don't know why you helped us, but your blood's worth bottling. I'll never let her go again. Thank you.
You're welcome. Keep her safe.
We're gonna be getting out of LA soon. Too dangerous here. Rosa told us something big's about to happen, and I don't want to be here when the Jack comes out of the box.
Oh, he has no idea.
Oh, dude. Is a giant tentacle monster gonna come out of this ocean and I'm gonna have to fight it in an epic Cthulhu versus vampire battle?
Also, Jack coming out of the box. That's a very fitting foreshadowing of what's going to happen in the far future.
I don't want to know. Wait, is Smiling Jack gonna be hurt? Who's hurting my baby?
He is not going to be hurt.
Okay, good.
Well, until the world ends.
What? Jack can't die. He's cute.
I mean, considering the fact that when the world ends, everybody could die.
Well, now you're making me depressed. Great.
Siva said 16th generation vampire, essentially ghouls. Yeah, to some degree. It's basically because of the fact that their blood is so thin. Like, it's to be fair, I don't know if the World of Darkness God ever intended for Cain to be able to sire. So, you know, that was a thing.
Let's not think about things. Let's just dance. Alright. So we've done that. I have 12 experience points. Yay!
Siva said Jack is dead lore-wise after this. Yes, he is. I mean, a lot of vampires died once the Second Inquisition's kicked off again.
Okay, let's see. We need to do some stuff.
Some stoof?
Yeah, well, yeah, I got 12 experience points. Oh, also look up the thing so we can get the best outcome for that one mission involving the lady who's always on the cover who looks like Harley Quinn.
I already have it up.
Okay, I need... What do I need in persuasion? A 4?
Mm-hmm.
I have a 3.
Okay, you can either get scholarship up or charisma up, whichever one's going to be cheaper for you.
This is 6. This is 4.
I would probably say... Yeah. And that's pretty much all you really need.
Right. Well, I was just seeing if there's anything I could... Dodging might be useful for me. I need more dodgy.
Siva said, have you seen Avatar The Last Airbender?
Yes. Wait, hold on.
The movie or the animated series?
The movie we don't speak of on this channel. Okay. There we go.
Siva said, don't put dodge point yet.
Too late.
Unfortunately, it's too late.
Okay, let's see. What other... Oh, yeah, I was supposed to be looking at quest logs. Let's see. Carnival of Death. You saw a bloody murder scene.
And Civa said, I mean the show. I personally haven't watched it, but that's because it didn't really grab me.
I
so.
did. I've watched all of it, and Legend of Korra deserves a lot more love than it does. Hashtag Team Kiyoshi. You saw a bloody murder scene at the pier. You weren't able to find anything significant about the killer, except that the killing was extremely brutal, vicious, and beast-like.
Yep, that won't come up later. Civa said you remember Adult's voice?
Who?
I'm guessing Adult, Aang.
Yeah? Death.
Azula's.
Oh yeah, Azula. Yes, Azula's voice. Yes, yes, I remember Azula. I love the voice actress for Azula. I follow her on her many social medias.
Autocorrect. Yes, autocorrect, the bane of existence.
Listen, it keeps turning my freaking F-bombs into duck bombs, and I don't like duck bombs! Oh, pain. Okay, we should really get some painkiller for Mercutio, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, back into the hospital we go. Hi, I'm Kat. I like to do side quests and not do the main mission because sometimes I like to have fun. Ask my Final Fantasy videos, which was... it's long. It's on YouTube.
Civa said there's a reason I mentioned this.
What's the reason?
Lovely evening.
Did you hear
the
me?
raison d'etre.
The doctor will get to you when he can.
I am here to work on the network upstairs.
Nobody told me to expect any technicians.
Fuck. Ha!
Fine, whatever. Here's the key for the second floor. Stairs are down the hall. Tell the guard upstairs you're here to work on the network.
Thank you. See, what you do is you put in a lot of words together that make no sense.
You don't need to go into the clinic upstairs yet, though. You will later, though.
Oh. Oh.
Please, get a doctor.
What the fuck? Did they leave you out bleeding? So what do I do?
My insides.
Well, I mean, you've got many different choices. Right now, you just gotta go find the other doctor.
Call my grandma, please.
Stay with me. I can save you. Okay, we gotta go find the doctor. Sweetie, where did you get your hair dye and does it come in purple?
That is a very, not the question to be asking right now. You monster.
What? Just a little.
And you've, given her some of your blood.
Yep.
Yep.
She's my ghoul now. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yay, I'm a ghoul!
Yep.
Go, my minion!
Well, she's not quite to that degree yet. She will be later, though.
I gained humanity for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You... Who are you?
Do you want a cookie?
What
Yes.
did you do?
I should have cheeses. I
What
have to
did you
eat.
do to me?
Well, unfortunately, no cookie for you.
Oh, I simply wanted to help.
You did something. I kissed your wrist.
Yeah, kissing. We'll call it
I
that.
can feel it inside of me. What did you do?
Should I tell her the truth? Yeah, I'll tell her the truth.
What? Doctor! Security!
Fuck! Is there a way to undo that?
I mean, unless you, want to reload a save.
Loading. Ha! First time I've ever had to do that. Listen.
You'll probably have to do that several more times.
Bite me.
Save, scumming!
Nothing's wrong with it.
Did you hear me?
You weren't
Take
caught
a
or
seat.
anything doing
the
it?
doctor will get to you when he can.
If you click on this,
Nobody
you can
told me
just
to
skip through it.
expect any technicians.
And when she's talking.
Ma'am, I'm going to have to ask you to...
Fuck. Reload. Yes, please. Cat. Save Scumming is your friend now. Okay. Lady?
Please, wait your turn and you'll be seen.
I am just here to the network.
Nobody told me to expect any technicians. Fine, whatever. Here's the key for the second floor.
Thank you,
Stairs
lady.
are down the hall. Tell the guard upstairs you're here to work on the network.
Your eyes are super shiny.
Just ignore.
Alright. Back to saving the lady. And don't tell her the truth.
Get a doctor.
So should I go see a doc? Should I go get a doctor first?
Sure.
Will that help? Or will she die?
I mean, it's not going to help or hurt her, so you can at least see what the doctor's going to say.
Okay, where's the doctor?
You probably shouldn't stare at the strobing light.
Really? Ooh, a book. I like books. Computers for Grandma. Thank you.
Keep that book, because you can use that to gain a free skill point.
Should I read the? Should I use it? How do I use that?
Don't use it right now.
Okay. Email. Fuck. Lakers? Okay, I want to point out all the security issues with all these emails. No wonder the freaking IP matrix gets hacked. Hey, Danny, can you up down here? Can you go up to controlled substances for morphine? I'm pretty busy right now. Thanks, F-Dog. Yo mama? Go on. Your mother wears combat boots. Okay.
Basically, it's just there's morphine around.
Gotcha.
I wonder who could use morphine.
Me right now. My mother right now with the way her mouth is being.
I was meaning in-game.
Oh. Ah!
Yes, I certainly think that somehow morphine is going to help you with, pixels and such.
Pixelated morphine is very good for you. Oh my god, dude. Don't mind me, just lockpicking a doctor's office. Fuck!
Blood buff.
I already did it. Thank you. Yo! There are drugs everywhere! Yoink. Morphine! Let's see. Email. Control C. Panacea?
Fitting. Panacea. Fitting for a doctor.
What is panacea?
Basically the ultimate cure.
Welcome. Are you free tonight? I thought you could swing by my apartment after your shift. Do you still make house calls? Oh. 2. Thank you. Do I really have to ask twice? We don't have to do anything to Dr. Cox. Q.
Oh, look. Malcolm is cheating on his wife.
Shocking. We'll tell his wife later. Hypocrite. Okay. Points for hypocrites.
It's Hippocratic.
Hypocrite my butt.
No, I'm just kidding. It's Hippocrates.
Available commands. Ruptured organs, laceration, internal bleeding, condition, critical. Gotcha. We will take care of the inner organs. And take this.
You still haven't even found the doctor.
Do I need to find the doctor?
He's in the other room. He's in one of the other 2 rooms.
He's not in this room. Hola! Why hola?
I don't know. You're the one who said it.
But you're going to have to wait outside like everyone else. No exceptions.
Dude! voice actor for Samurai Jack!
See here now, I'm the only physician here at the moment. We got twice as many people as usual waiting for treatment. I'll look at her as soon as possible. Try to talk to her, keep her awake. I've got a man in there with a bullet in his head. My nurse paged Dr. Roberts a half hour ago. He'd be here any time. Till then, stay with your friend and make sure she doesn't go into shock. I must go.
He has a bullet in his head. He's dead. He's dead, my friend. He's dead. There's no saving him. That blinking is involuntary.
Explain the protagonist from Fallout New Vegas.
We don't talk about the protagonist from Fallout New Vegas. Okay, fine, shut up. Okay, lady. I don't know how to tell you this, but you're gonna have to eat my blood.
Call my grandma, please.
Stay with me. Well, she has these weird sexual moans. I'm gonna eat another piece of cheese.
Live, dang it, live.
Live, white girl. I need your hair dye. Ooh, pepper jack. Jalapeno pepper jack.
Siva mentioned he also voiced the black drug dealer guy on the beach house. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I killed him.
I mean, in your defense, he did shoot at you first, so...
Self-defense. Perfectly legal. We're in a stand your ground state. California's not a stand your ground state, is it?
I don't know.
Hi, I'm your miracle worker. Keep moaning. It helps me get the cheese quicker. Cheese! Humanity gained. You okay?
You...
Not you. I'm talking to the lady.
How rude!
I will hit you with this pepper jack cheese as soon as I open it.
Well, first off, you'd have to come over here and do that, so, yeah.
I have the ability to teleport cheese.
Sure.
But you did something. I kissed your wrist.
Are we gonna get in trouble with the council?
No. They're never gonna know.
You'll be fine.
What they don't... It's not... Besides, it's not like LaCroix is competent or anything.
Can you stop insulting LaCroix? Should I tell her what? Should I tell her?
Remember the last time you told her the truth, you had to restart, so...
I really must be going now, for I am your medical Jesus. Oh, those are spicy!
It's pepper jack. What did you expect?
Jalapeno pepper jack. I bit right into a jalapeno.
Oh, welcome, James Games. Heather is one hella sexy human.
I mean,
but don't get too... I know, but don't get too attached. Yep.
I mean, she's got nice blood tits. Alright, I gotta go upstairs. Oh,
for 2004 graphics. This is pretty much all you really need to do in here for now. You don't need to go upstairs right now.
Okay, I won't go upstairs.
Avel. Well, excuse me for pronunciation.
What's the hops, bro?
Oh, God. You know, this isn't really bad of a pepper jack. It's just a little stingy on your tongue, and it makes you feel warm in your body, which is great here in the frozen Floridian tundra.
Fine, I'll refer to you as Avel every time. Just for that.
Hey.
It's cold and my brain doesn't work in the cold, so sue me.
I can't sue you. I don't have money. Alright, I'm gonna go give morphine to Mordecai. Mordecai? Mercutio. Mercutio. Fuck it. Kick door open.
Ah, very nice.
What?
Siva's apparently, Vel's fiance, so.
Oh, they're getting married.
You poor smuck.
Don't call him that.
Oh, holy Christ, I needed that.
I have some questions.
Specifically?
Oh good, I gained more humanity. I am Mother Teresa amongst the vampires.
Vel said that I'm female.
Oh, sorry. Pardon. My secretary did not tell me of that. Secretary, you're horrible. I'd like to point out the secretary is my cat. Alright, I have given him morphine. I am Mother Teresa. Look at it. Look at this. I am Mother Teresa. This is where someone's gonna point out Mother Teresa wasn't as great as everyone thinks she is.
So since you're a Val, does that mean that's Siva?
I am so sorry for his taunting. At least you don't have Grim as my co-host right now, because my Grim is a very cocky co-host. Okay, so I've given him morphine. I've given her vampire niece. Let's see.
I made sure she was playing the patched version.
Don't worry.
Si, senor. Yep.
Okay, so Mercutio has told you about a warehouse being used by the Sabbat. Must be infiltrated and destroyed. The problem is that a Bertram tongue. The only person who might be able to get you in is hiding. Oh, right. Let's get the asylum stuff up, ready and going. We're ready for the asylum.
I believe she went with the plus version.
I don't remember. Hi, I'm Kat. I have the memory of a shoe. Oh look, birds. This is the wrong effing way.
Oh, don't worry, Val. I plan on not saying anything when she does a particular quest involving a particular beachside property.
I want a beachside property. Actually, let me go to this dude, sell some shit, and get ready to guide me into making sure I get the best outcome for Crazy Lady.
Siva said, "Shoe, is it on your head?"
Oh God, are you a shoe on head, Fran?
Thanks for coming back. What
Yeah.
do you need?
Val, brought up a good point. One of the things you can do as a Malkavian is you can have an argument with a stop sign.
Again, not Malkavian, because I want to actually know what the hell I'm saying.
Yep. She is Tremere.
Blood magic!
I heard earlier someone at the pier got ripped up like that poor bastard in Long Beach the other day. I'll tell you.
Also, as they say, you are what you eat, so I have nuts.
Just going our way. But
What kind of nuts?
I don't know.
Dry roasted.
Killings are
I mean, what kind of nut is it?
Peanuts.
Those aren't nuts, those are legumes.
Yeah, well, it clearly says peanut on the front, so...
And a peanut is a legume, not a nut.
Well, they're the closest thing I have,
Alright.
so...
I'm gonna take a look then.
Let's see, I want to see if I can sell any shit. I can sell my clothing and run around naked. Don't do that, Cat. Oh.
Siva, are you referring to shoe on head?
I have morphine. I have pills.
Hey, Val. Malkavian has jiggle tits, and I'm crazy, so it works.
Okay, let's see.
Shoe's okay.
It depends. The feminism monopoly still annoys me. As in, why the hell is feminism monopoly a thing?
I mean, I know they created a monopoly for, like, the modern age. And it's just poking fun at, like...
Millennials,
trope.
like... Yeah, like, sleeping on your friend's couch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Now we're going to go to the asylum. Where they make really bad horror movies. Hey, Decker, we're going to your worst enemy, the asylum. Decker's not watching this video. I know Decker ain't watching.
I forgot. I don't know why I'm eating these, because I forgot how much I hate them. Ugh.
What, are they like rancid?
No, I just don't like dry roasted peanuts. I prefer honey roasted.
I like smoked almonds. See, smoked almonds are a nut. Alright, time to go into the freaking asylum. Time to enjoy some music that hopefully is copyright free and we won't get sued.
Anyway, I've got the guide up because...
Everyone put on your Matrix clothes.
Val said Mr. Seltzer Water, aka the Jester Prince, is too demeaning for my taste. Or demanding.
Hi!
What do we have here?
Azula!
Another scrumptious
Hi, Harley
young
Quinn.
plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little girl. Like fabric softener dew on freshly mowed AstroTurf. Oh, I'm not
Now you have to
frightening
pick a very
am I
specific
duckling?
dialogue choice to get certain events to happen to get them both fine. Okay.
So what do I have to do?
Number 2.
Of course.
I can tell you and I are going to get along just like fire hoses.
Number 1.
Yep. And
When you get turned on,
Siva pointed out that she's got the same VA as Azula.
Yeah, I knew that. Well, she looks like Harley Quinn or Junko Inoshima, so it's like before I got
And
in.
then for the next 3 options, just do number 2.
Okay.
I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out. I'm the name on all the men's room walls.
Jenny?
When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile. And everyone always wants to know
I'm not going to say that out loud, Ava, since, that might be a bit of a spoiler for Kat here.
2 again.
I
Yep.
am Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette.
And this bit of chaos.
And Siva said they got the Harley Quinn design from this character.
Club.
That makes
I
sense.
just love to give
No,
you
it doesn't.
funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but
Harley
I
Quinn
really
came
have
out
trouble
before
with
her,
secrets.
according to
We'll
Batman the
begin that
Animated
really
Series, I think.
soon, I promise.
2 again.
2 for the whole way.
What's with the camera?
Because it's basically just showing her walking off and where you're going to have to go next.
Can I enjoy the music for a bit?
Siva said not the look they currently use, though. I mean, they might have taken inspiration, but it's hard to really say. Yeah, you can enjoy the music. And horrible dancing. I believe if you actually get up on stage, at some point you can actually start dancing, but it might not be here.
Oh my god. Okay, that outfit is something I would have worn in Saints Row.
Avel said you can dance. Siva said you can dance or flail. Yes.
I mean, have you seen the dancing in Mass Effect? So how do I get in this elevator?
Avel said wait to dance. Avel says dancing returns humanity. But she's already full up on humanity, so wouldn't it be better to wait in case, she loses humanity?
Yeah. Okay, so how do I get up the elevator?
You could press the button right next to it.
I did press it, it's not doing anything.
You have to talk to the barman.
Oh, for the love of God.
What can I get you, beautiful?
So what do I do?
Number 3.
Therese? She's upstairs. She said she had business to attend to, but I can hear her and Jeanette bickering from here. Why do you need to see her?
Number 3? No. Is it...
Just say number 1.
Yeah, I hear that from everyone, sweetheart. She expecting you or something?
Stop staring at me with your freaking Mike Tyson hair.
Do number 2.
Look, I'll cut your break because we're busy here. I'll buzz Therese, tell her you're coming. Take the elevator over there. If I hear that you're not supposed to leave.
Yes, you're so very busy. Avel said you can do with Jeanette. Yep, if you play your cards right.
Are we gonna play our cards right?
Yeah, but then you don't get to save them both, and you don't get the extra point experience, so...
Valid point. But we need the experience points. Have you met me? This is so 2000s music. Dance! Hey. So no boinking turret. Where's my reflection?
It's almost as if you're a vampire. Or something like that. Yeah, don't worry, I've got the FAQ for it, because, someone wanted me to, help her save, Therese.
I want to save them both.
Mm.
Also, should I take this gold ring?
Sure.
Yeah.
And you can also hear them yelling and arguing.
So, should I knock on the door, or should I just listen in? Because I don't want to break in. Do I?
Wait until they're stopped arguing.
Make fun of my ways. Excuse me, you're just one big joke. Don't you call me that. Should I start calling a duck a
And this is how come the voice actress got Azula, because she can do crazy. Will well.
Run away from the truth. I'll take
She's a Malkavian, isn't she?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She's a Malkavian, isn't she?
What would ever lead you to assume this?
Because-
the fact that they clearly have the same voice actor.
Okay, hello. Nice. This is odd.
Okay, so
Yes, because I have giant pictures of my father glooming over me.
Silver Snake said, "Man, I woke up to disappointment this morning."
Why? Because you didn't get to see sexy butt?
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's
Silver
crassness
said,
if it
"I
made
read
you
they had released
uncomfortable."
Call of Duty
She's
Black
unabashedly
Cops or
scandalous,
Black
but
Ops."
In the club business, I suppose that kind of personality is a necessary
All right,
evil.
so I've got the little thing here for what you need to say to her.
What do I need to say?
Number 2.
What was number 2?
Therese Borman.
You're gonna be
yes.
using a lot of
I'm
number
the
2 and number 1s
proprietor of
here.
this
I'm gonna
club,
be pooping
and
a
the
lot.
only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest
And then the
to
next thing
stay
you need to
on.
do is number 1.
What brings you to Santa Monica?
Number 1?
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate
I
that
like her.
loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
So you're not helping me with my whole Junko Inoshima got inspired from you thing. Number 1 or number 2?
Number 2.
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let
And then
him
the next one's gonna be
compromise
number
your
1.
authority?
Thank
You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Oof.
Why would I do that?
Avel said,
think I mean to
"I'm
kill
on
him?
housewife
That way I
duty."
don't have to worry about
Siva
him
decided for
sabotaging
Christmas he was
everything.
going to
Do you
literally fall for
realize
me
how his
and break a
subterfuge
leg
makes me
/
look
ankle
to the
doing it.
Camarilla?
Yep, that was not fun.
Oh, why would I do that?
Silver said, "Oh fuck, that one sucks." You say number 1.
Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising
Must touch
ventures,
the cleavage.
and one in particular has been...
Yeah,
at least
I got into an
an
accident. My
ordeal.
leg was broken, so
I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug.
Silver
but in
said,
return, you'll have to help me remove a
broken
particularly
legs are the devil's
burdensome
way of
spirit
saying that
from a
maybe we shouldn't be
property I'm
walking the
looking
good
to
Lord's
invest
path.
in.
Siva said, took break a leg too literally.
Number 1 or number 2?
Number 2.
Number 2 again.
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt.
I'm getting another
While I
cheese.
don't put a lot of stock in
Listen, I only have
hearsay,
12 cheeses
it's
here.
my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel. find an
Avel
item of
said,
the
literally,
spirits, and
darling.
bring it back.
Siva said, shush. Avel said, no.
Cat says, oh, they're in love.
Lover spat in the chat.
I'm finally a freaking Twitch star. Number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Our influence grows.
Oh, who has just joined joined my foolish mortal army?
Yep, both of them have subscribed. Thank you for the subscriptions.
They're following, not subscribing. I don't get money.
Our influence
Oh
grows.
no. Avel just said ooh woo. No.
Thank you for the follow, you two, by the way. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for becoming a foolish mortal. Jeez!
But then you lost for ooh wooing.
So, nothing wrong with an uwu.
I know, just... Avel, ooh woo, feel my wrath. Ooh woo.
There's a piece of plastic in my mouth. Ugh. I have cheese again!
Yep, but this one will be 1, the next one will be 2, then basically it's 1, 2, 1, 2.
1.
Oh, I fully intend to do so.
Yep, now you get to go to one of the more
Me on
interesting
whole is appreciably more predictable
quests
than
in this
dealing with
game,
some
and
of
I
the
will not be helping
egomaniacs
you
that
at
are
all
my
through this,
peers.
because you need to
So
experience
long
it
as
for
our business
yourself.
doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
1, 2. 2.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to
Oh,
open the
fuck
gate
no.
for that tunnel.
1 again?
Don't worry.
Wait, 1?
Yep.
It's 1 again?
Yep.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Avel says, who says I'm mortal, though? My lactose intolerance? Siva said, red rum, red rum.
Red rum.
Red, make sure you don't die.
I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die. I have to go through sewers. Sewers.
Silver said, so this is the game about the Twilights thing, right? Is it as bad as the books? No, this is not Twilight. This is Vampire the
I swear to
Masquerade.
fucking God, Grim, if you keep comparing this to Twilight, I'm going to somehow teleport myself to Mexico and smack you with a chungla.
Considering the setting and how it kind of ended, no, it has nothing similar to Twilight.
Again, chungla.
But, yep. By the way, you might want to save here just in case. Always a good idea. That way you're not relying entirely on autosaves.
Ow!
Though, unfortunately, if you screwed up anything at this point in the steps with Therese, then you have to literally do everything all over again. So, you know,
But
that
I
can
did-
be fun.
But I did not, because I listened to my Navi. Hello, Navi. My vampiric Navi.
Anyway, you have to go through the sewers.
I don't want to go into the sewers.
And then when you get to the location, I am not going to be telling you anything of what to do because you need to experience this quest for yourself.
I'd like to state, anytime I've ever played any form of RPG and there's a sewer level, I either get lost, get freaking manhandled by slimes, or I hate it.
Let's see. Okay, Avel said Malkavian can talk to a rat in the sewers to get around other cities, and Silver said, don't they have both... You need to structure that better. Don't they have both vampires that actively try to not shine on society and have issues of infighting and power struggles? First off, that's a trope in most
Vampires.
political theories. Yeah, that's that's just a trope. You can eat the rat if you want blood.
What do you
and
think?
because it's
Alright, so where do we have to go?
well, there is a map right there.
I'm looking at it, I'm trying to figure out where we're supposed to go.
Siva said this sewer isn't as bad as a sewer later. And Avel, that's a spoiler, and I'm not going to tell her that, so.
Which map? Where do I have to go? The asylum? Where? I have to go to... Where exactly? I'm an idiot and I forgot where I'm supposed to go.
Let's see. Where was it you were supposed to go?
Ocean House Hotel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I gotta go to A. Okay, if I'm here, that means go straight down and then take a... that way.
Again, I will not be telling her those because that would be a spoiler, Avel.
Okay,
She
so
needs to experience that on her own.
I'm gonna hit you later. Yummy.
Here's Johnny.
That's access point G. Yeah, I'm getting my shoes wet. I don't like the idea of a sewer. I don't know why people think sewer levels are fun. No, they're not.
This is a very big sewer, I would say this, though.
So this way? That's D. I need to go to A. E. Fuck. I went the wrong way.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be Johnny Guitar.
I'd rather listen to Johnny Guitar over and over again. There wasn't a man like my Johnny.
Oh, God. Okay. Silver said, no, wait. Weren't they going to go masquerade at Edward because he revealed himself to society? Holy shit, I was kidding, but there are a ton of linear comparisons. Well, again, it's not surprising because vampires tend to be pretty
political,
pretty tropic in what it does. Yeah. But also political. Siva said, look for giant gate.
Hi, Giant Gate.
Also said, not tiny circle. Avel said, hey, at least there's no graffiti.
Hey! There wasn't a man like my Johnny. Fine.
All right.
Big iron on his
Now
head.
go up. Now go up the ladder, and I will be saying very little for this part.
Grabs my cross. Wait, shouldn't this hurt me? I don't like this. I already don't like this. Red rum. Red rum. Okay, so how bad are the jump scares going to be for me? I just want to know how bad. Are there jump scares?
There are no jump scares.
Okay, good. Because
This is 2004.
Ah, right. Pre-Friday Night. Pre-Dead Space. God, Dead Space with all that.
Avel said graffiti on the walls would be like ooh woo, like the graffiti on the tunnel near my house.
Ooh, what this? Okay.
Silver said, "How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me." Johnny Guitar.
No, that's ain't that a kick in the head?
Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna be very quiet because she needs to experience this herself.
What the fuck? Okay. So the computer doesn't work.
Older style computer too.
Let's not speak of the DOS. Okay. Ah! You said there were no jump scares!
Okay, there might have been one.
You lied! Smack! Smack! Due to anxiety and everything, I can't do jump scares well. It's not... the fight or flight... no. Also, it's like an auditory thing, especially when it's the loud, screamy kinds. Okay. I am prepared. I have Mothra with me. Mothra shall protect me. Mothra, will you protect me? Okay, Mothra. All praise the mighty Mothra. I should be able to do this. I love haunted mansions. Okay, where do I have to go? Ah! Bad physics! Oh, that was intentional. Okay. Oh! Great! Okay. Random serial killer looking dude. Great! Really? Ah! You dick!
Delkin.
Jesus!
Delcan Linux said, "Best part of the game, in my opinion." Yes.
Ow,
and
motherfucker!
This is her first time going through this, so I'm going to be saying very little because I want her to experience it to full effect.
I just got smacked 5 times by Ghost. Nope. Fuck off. Nope. Ah! Anxiety and paranoia do not make the best bedfellows when it comes to horror games, and I love a good horror game. You bitch! Okay. We gotta go upstairs. Gotta go upstairs. Gotta go upstairs. Upstairs. Fuck! Okay, how the hell do I get out? Ark? Okay, never mind.
I said I was going to say very little. You get to experience this place as is.
If I start crying...
It's very straightforward, don't worry.
You say that now, but how many times have I gotten lost in places I should not have gotten lost in?
Yeah.
I regret drinking that coffee today. Because coffee makes your anxiety go up. Did you know that? I love.
Maybe you shouldn't. So maybe you shouldn't consume coffee.
I like coffee. It keeps me awake. It's just, I love horror. I love a good horror atmospheric thing, and this is great, and it's making me a little on edge. Oh look. Oh, look, a radio. Silent Hill reference right here. Ow! 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 Motherfucker!
You got them there. Poltergeist.
Oh, God, it's like me playing Phantasmagoria. Phobia. Hotel Hell. Oh, that's nice. Child severed head found in the laundry room.
I actually tried to play Phasmagoria, or God, I've done the exact same thing. I tried to play it last night and it crashed my computer because this toaster cannot run it.
Okay. That's not weird.
That was a hint, by the way.
What was the hint? Legitimately, what was the hint?
Laundry room.
Oh, where's the laundry room? Downstairs, I'm assuming? Oh, look, an elevator.
Yep, can't use the elevator yet.
Okay, what do I do? 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 What do I do?
Maybe you should look for the room that has the laundry room in it.
Elevator. Okay, can't open this door. Oh, laundry room. Found it. Enough of your sass, young man. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Is there a human head in here? I'm not looking. Okay. Thank you. Shut up, lady. Okay, boiler room. I have access to the boiler room. That's nice. Oh god, everything's red. What is this Suspiria bullshit? Hello, creepy voice within my head. Oh! Okay, bitch.
Siva is saying use Auspex here.
Oh, there's an actual person here. Bloodstrike, ready and willing to hurt you. Or not. Okay. 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 Everything's fine. Nothing is crazy. Everything is... Why is everything shaking? Wait, that's the freaking creepy organ music from Haunted Mansion. No, wait. Might be actually Phantom Manor. Was I not supposed to notice that?
No, you can notice it fine.
Okay, so now what? Okay. I've taken care of that. The electricity's on. Which means I can go to the elevator. And hopefully there'll be a little less scary things right now. That's locked. Okay. Elevator. Okay, let's get this tower. Yeah, Tower of Terror. Very scary. Welcome, foolish mortals. Da-da-da. See, now I'm getting used to it. Ow. Oh, that's cute. Hi, lady. Nope. Ow! Okay, there's an elevator. Everyone enjoying this, by the way?
Yeah, they keep giving hints, which I'm not reading out.
You dick!
She needs to explore this on her own.
I don't wanna. Okay. Oh, look.
My mother married an evil person. And this is my brother. And I made the sun. And I made the sun there because I like sunshine and happiness. Our father is a demon, for he drinks the devil's drink and hurts himself, and one day he caught himself on fire. Mother still loves him for some reason.
Hi. Cat is being horrible right now, I know. Hey, I had a toy just like that, doggy. I had a doggy toy just like that as a kid. That's nice. That's nice. Why am I in here? Ark, why am I in here?
Why are you in there?
I don't don't know. Okay, open the door. Yep. Creepy hotel room. Creepy painting. I am in a black void. I am in a black void. I am in a black void. Get me the fuck out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. Get out! No problem! Housekeeping? Okay. It's telling me to get out. Don't gotta tell me twice. Hi.
You do need to go back, though.
I'm going back. What do you mean go back?
Because you need a key from one of those rooms.
Thank you, Navi. Where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the key? Where's the key?
I said very little, but if you need a push in the right direction.
I do need a push in the right direction. Push me out of here, please.
Well, the sooner you get this quest done, the sooner you'll be.
I know. Where's the damn key, though? Aha! Upstairs key? Aye. Ominous thunder.
Oh, by the way, look at above the bed.
Yeah, get out. I know.
It appears after you pick up the key.
No, it was there before I picked up the key.
Are you sure?
Hello, little dog toy of my childhood. I'm just going to pretend that you remember me as a kid and not that you're haunted. Creepy lady across the hall. Okay, I'm gonna just go to the creepy lady across the hall. I am ignoring every part of my... Shut up! Shut up again. You want me to go in there? Okay, ghost. Okay. Nope. Let me in.
The room is on fire, and I hear voices from far away.
Push in the right direction, please. Never mind, I figured it out. Gotta go down there.
Mm-hmm.
Badly tuned guitar! Oh, goody! Oh, goody! So where's the ghost bartender so I can have a drink? All work and no play makes Jack a dull goat boy.
I recommend saving, by the way.
Saving! Red rum! Red rum!
Also, don't forget to read the newspaper.
Ocean House killer possibly responsible for the inferno. Well, I've only seen one room on fire that looks burnt, so it wasn't really an inferno. Red rum. Red rum. Alcohol, please. I'm taking that. This is to protect me. Okay, fine. How do I get out of here?
Behind the bar.
Dumbwaiter? Uh-uh! No! No, I played Curse of Strahd. I am not going in the dumbwaiter. I have no choice.
Yes, Avel, it is always good to spastic save, yes.
I'm gonna die, 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 I'm gonna die. I'm stuck!
You're already dead.
I'm gonna die first! There. Oh my god, again with the organ music from Haunted Mansion. Well, actually, technically piano music. Dude!
And in a room full of flying objects, too.
Oh. No, it's like so messed up. I'm like, I can recognize this piano tune. Diary. Help me. Lady, I'll help you, but don't be so mean. The chart remains of what looks like a diary. Just arrived here, the Ocean House. I'm gonna eat a piece of cheese. Read out loud, please. Thank you. The cheese is the comfort.
05/30, 1958. Just arrived here at the Ocean House. We have a week-long holiday here in Santa Monica, and Ed has booked us a room for the hotel's grand opening. It's a wonderful place, almost magical. The children have been swimming all afternoon.
Swimming in what?
05/31, 1958. The first 2 days have been almost perfect, which is strange considering the fact that, you know, this is the 31st instead of the 30th, but except that Ed can't seem to stop asking about this locket that I received from my mother. He seemed to think that it was sent to me by some other admirer. Ed can be sweet, but sometimes his jealousy can get the better of him. Hopefully he'll feel better tomorrow. 0601 1958. Sun is out today. Not a cloud in the sky. Ed seems a little on edge. Keeps guessing as to who my new boyfriend is. Silly Ed. 0603 1958. There was a picnic for the hotel guests this morning. Quite a grand affair. Ed is in a dark mood. I don't know what I can do to reassure him that he is my one and only love.
Aww.
The only time he seemed to brighten up when he was speaking to the groundskeepers, boys and their tools. 0604 1958. We only have 2 days left, and thank God we're finally going home. Ed won't speak to me or the children, and I've found him more than once in the bathroom holding the locket and staring at it. I'm afraid he's suffering some sort of breakdown. I've told him we can go home, but he just shakes his head. He won't look at me. I just want to go home.
This pepper jack is burning my mouth.
0605 1958. Ed left early this morning, and I can't seem to. I haven't seen him since. If I haven't seen him in another hour, I'm going to call the hotel manager. Against my better wishes, Ed Jr. went to look for him downstairs in the basement.
Oh, no.
I'm going to send Tiffany down to fetch him wait, someone's knocking at the door. Oh my God, Ed is covered in blood, coming to kill me. Locked myself in the bathroom. He's gone crazy. He keeps shouting, "We'll be together forever," and he'll never let me go. Someone please
Hold on,
The
why
writing
are you...
trails off the edge of the page.
This makes sense in audio journals because it's still recording the events that are happening around you, but why are you writing? You're just frantically writing this while you're looking at the scene.
Avel said 0606. It's Avel's birthday. It's also my father's birthday, too.
God help me. Yeah. Okay, where do I...
Anyway, so this should give you some ideas to what... Declan said he wouldn't just write, well, that's what it says. I mean, to be fair, this was also the time before audio logs became incredibly popular.
Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Yep, sometimes you can get stuck on the door.
I got stuck on the door. Wow. I am a strong-ass vampire.
I mean, yes. Yep, Siva said save, question mark.
Fine.
Yep. Save before you exit the
vent.
Exit this. Yep.
I now know
because,
what it feels like to be
you
a
know,
TV dinner.
Yep. Save real quick because there's probably going to be a major event coming up.
I don't even have enough blood to kill things. Great! Hold on. Where's my gun?
Avel said save until you can't save, which is never...
I tried to feed. That was smart of me. Put my weapon down. Shut up. Okay. Going down. Okay. Can't look up there.
That is why you save.
I saved for a reason. Thank you. Load, please. Okay. How many takes do you think it's going to take me to get through this?
Well, I mean, you're on your first final death so far, so...
Second final death.
I was talking about the, this place alone.
Fuck you, Tower of Terror. Again! The piano music from freaking...
Avel, don't be afraid to ask a question.
Okay, yeah, I'm not afraid to ask a question. Like, why the hell am I doing this?
2004's friggin' platform logic. I could just stand on a very tippy-top side of a rail.
I'm gonna save here. For obvious reasons. Okay. Alright. God, I just had freaking flashbacks to freaking Nancy Drew game that I kept getting crushed in this one elevator in the one of the Nancy Drew games. Okay, I'm fine. 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 I'm fine.
Yes, yes, yes. There is an. They keep wanting me to let you know that there is an axe that you can get.
I don't want an axe. I use gun. Ah!
Yep, I told her, so.
I'm not getting the axe. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. No creepy music box music. No, no, no. No, 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 no.
Hey. Yeah, Siva said gun is useless at the beginning of the game. I told her, but, you know, she doesn't want the axe, so what am I gonna do? Force her? Can't do that, so.
Oh, there's a creepy serial killer laugh. Oh, get me out of here. Get me out of here. I want my mommy. See, this spooks me more than Dead Space. I want to point this out. This game spooks me more than Dead Space. What does that say about me? I'm fine. I'm fine. Ow! Son of a fucking whore! I'm gonna get banned from Twitch for saying that word. Nope. Nope. Ow, 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 ow. Motherfucking ow, ow. Jesus! Okay, these ghosts need to calm the F down. Seriously? Y'all need to take a Xanax. Am I going the right way?
Keep going.
Okay. All work and no play make Jack a dull boy. All work and no play make Jack a dull boy. All TV and no... Okay, how do I... Fucking... There we go. Okay. Hup. Hup. Okay. Okay, now I see the inferno.
Back to the past. Back to the past. Samurai Jack, Jack, Jack.
That's not helping! Also, this purple fire is pretty. Ooh, pretty.
Yep, ghost fire.
Control your freaking... Hep! Ow, 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 ow. Ow.
Delkin says so sad when a fire dies before its time and becomes a ghost fire. You might want to heal.
What do you think I'm doing?
Just make sure not to, like, go completely crazy and spamming it, because it will end up just costing you so much more blood. I mean, you do heal slowly over time, but still.
The fuck?
I did say boom, back to the past, Samurai Jack, Jack, Jack.
The living... I mean, the music's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do I get the fuck out of here?
Hey, congratulations, you have solved the haunting.
Thanks. So is it no longer gonna haunt?
Mm-hmm.
Oh good, I can just walk the hell out?
And, yep.
That door
Yep,
opened on its own.
Yeah. Because, you know, there's a certain ghost that's thankful to you. So, have you figured out what happened here?
Ever seen The Shining?
Yep. The husband basically went, crazy and started killing her. You probably don't want to go down that way.
Oh, now you tell me.
But she got the fire axe. See, she got the axe, people, so...
There we go. Parkour.
Yep. Avel said, yay, axe. So, yeah, basically, husband went crazy, started killing. He was the psycho ghost, whereas the wife was actually trying to help.
Figured it out, Lady in White and all that jazz.
Hmm?
Grand opening. Thank you. Okay, so let's get going. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep. So, what did you think of the Ocean Hotel?
It's scarier than Dead Space.
This is considered one of the best quests in the game because of just the atmosphere.
It's very good and atmospheric. I did legitimately get spooked a few times. Don't laugh. Yep. Okay.
That is why I was trying to be very silent, because I didn't want to break the atmosphere for you. Now you basically just leave as, you know, as normal. And I need to get the page up so that way you know what to say to...
I'm gonna go first hire a hooker and go and suck their blood out.
Or you could just, you know, not do that.
Fine.
Yes, as Siva said, now you can ask people a question.
I'll shave it for later. Okay. I will admit, it is a very good... That rain made me paranoid. I don't know what that says about me. It was very good, very atmospheric, and very well done. I will grant you that. And again, scarier than Dead Space and a lot of modern quote-unquote scary games.
Well, the strength of that was the fact that, you know,
Hello, rodent. You'll live today.
The rodent shall live.
Okay, E takes me to...
I mean, to be fair, at this point, you could go to,
Gimbals prosthetics and just go that way.
Yeah, like, well, you can go up now, so that way you know where you're at, generally.
Yeah.
So that way you don't have to go, like... Now, if you were a Nosferatu, you'd have to memorize the sewers.
Fuck being a Nosferatu. No offense, Nosferatu fans. But not my jam. I like to be able to walk amongst the living and eat their blood and suck their face. Wait, what? Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna buy some blood because I used blood and I need to replenish my blood.
Elkin said, I played this game a lot way back when, and the only thing I remember was the mansion mission. The rest of the game just did not stick out. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this is a 2004 game, so it's not like there's a lot here that's anything new. I love the game because of its atmosphere.
Why can't...
Oh no, wouldn't like that, queen bitch. Queen bitch would say no.
What's wrong with this dude?
It's a mesmerizing liquid, isn't it? The color, the bouquet, the form. When I was a kid, I used to wait for the snap of the rat trap. It would trickle out of the animal's face and ooze just far enough to coagulate around the cheese.
Avel, the last thing you said was, yay, axe.
Yeah, the guy's going crazy.
Now serving number 26?
Yeah, Siva said, I wonder who Queen Bitch.
Oh great, I only have $74 left.
You're the one who bought all those blood packs.
I bought 3 blood packs to compensate for the 3 blood packs I used. Hi, I'm Kat. I like to hoard health potions. Final Fantasy 15, I had like 50 of everything because I was like that paranoid. Hi, welcome to Kat's Paranoia. How may I help you? Welcome to Paranoia, home of the paranoia. How may I take your order? Okay, back to the asylum. We went the wrong way.
And an hour and 43 minutes have already passed.
Woo!
Whoosh!
I'll scream.
And I've eaten 4 pieces of cheese. I'm gonna... I mean, they're very...
Cheese, tomato.
There's like only... They're very thin pieces of cheese. They're around like slightly bigger than a string cheese stick.
Hey, we all know you don't have to lie.
Shut up. They've all been white cheddar and pepper jack. I know there's like 2 other flavors, but I haven't received them yet.
Cheddar.
White cheddar. Alrighty.
Alright.
Gotta get back upstairs. Sup?
Something else you to eat, beautiful?
Elevator.
You don't need to talk to him about that, I don't believe.
Never mind.
You only have to do the first time.
Okay, good. Come on, close the door. I want to hug these walls. Hug. They're padded. I have no fire reflection! Ah! Let me have my humor, okay? Jeanette! Therese!
Avel said, I still think it's sad he undead his whole family.
He deaded his whole family. Hi, Therese. What's up? Nice, big, giant pink heart bed. I think it's a heart. Or it's a kidney.
It's a heart bed.
It could be a kidney bed.
How odd. I was just having naughty
Foreshadowing.
thoughts about you. You made quite an impression earlier. Did you come up just to cheer lonely little me?
1 or 2?
3.
3? Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Really? Do I often pogo stick through your thoughts wearing
Avel
nothing
said,
but a smile?
and
Be
so he
honest.
killed his son,
Or
head
don't.
in washer, wife in the bathroom. What about the daughter? Well, the daughter didn't come back from the basement, so let me check quick. Number 3.
Thank you. He ate her liver with some
And then
fava
for the-
beans.
What all suede kittens do. On hands and
Siva
knees,
said, you do have a
wrap up the
reflection,
milk
just the
and
lack of reflection is due to
Purr, kitten.
engine
Like
limitations.
dragonflies
Yep.
buzzing around frog
And
bellies.
Siva murder. Yeah. I mean, you can do any of these 3. It's up to you.
Okay, kinky.
So, Therese told me you might be back with something for her. Do you have it with you?
1 or 2?
Let's see. 2.
Thank you.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know.
Oh,
All
God,
my
you are
life,
like
my
freaking
sisters made me
Junko.
out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
Oh, she's pouting.
2 or 3.
2.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the
Siva,
successful one.
trying to figure out
Well,
why
it's
her
not
messages
fair.
aren't working.
I'm
That's
not a fool.
weird. Your guess is as good as mine.
Success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
She looks so sad and pouty.
3 or 4 doesn't matter. I'd say 4.
I want to be I'm nice. I have
to have your
compassion.
own flesh and blood ripping
Sure,
you
let's go with
apart on a daily basis
Avel
for 2
said,
lifetimes.
Jeanette reminds me
Can
of
you?
Azula more.
Yeah, like...
Alright, this one is 3 or 4, doesn't matter.
I'm being
Let's
nice.
see which.
Fine, you hold on
Yep.
to it. Since you were so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling
Poke the
sister,
cleavage.
how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
If it's poking your cleavage, I'm already like 10 steps ahead of you. Poke. Poke. Poke.
1, 2, or 4 doesn't matter. So I guess do 4.
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances.
Avel.
But there's one thing they don't know.
Example, how Azula
The whole
treats
event's
Zuko.
been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
So she wants me to not have... Wait, I'm confused. Which one's kindred
Number
mean?
2.
What does kindred mean?
Kindred or vampires.
Thank you.
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
I'm just gonna hold this. Okay.
1 or 2 doesn't matter.
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I
I'm,
wanna
you know,
hear
very
all about
anti-ruining art. You know
Hurry
that's
up.
right.
I can only
Yep,
amuse
and then number 2.
myself for so long.
too.
Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was it?
By the way, I
Oh, well,
recommend
I'll find
saving before you slash the paintings.
I already thought of that.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
This painting is weird. Like, the eyes on this one. I get her head is slightly turned, but that's way too much of a difference between eyes. And these just remind me of those big-eyed paintings of crying children. Ooh, an umbrella.
Have you ever looked up black-eyed children?
I don't want to look up black-eyed children because that sounds like something very disturbing.
Mm-hmm. It's a supernatural event that is essentially children with solid black eyes. Siva said, this mission is a bloody mess. Yes, yes it is.
You're a bloody mess! Okay. Woo! Starts flagging! Why are there gimps?
Hey, 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 hey. Do not kink shame.
I'm not kink shaming, I'm just wondering why there's so many gimps.
I mean, this is LA.
LA isn't that full of gimps! Also, we're in Santa Monica, not LA, which is two totally different cities.
It's the world of darkness. That's usually how it goes. If it can't exist, it usually will.
Okay, we gotta go to the other side of the street. Look at me. Oh, I gotta pawn something. That's on the other side of the street too, Cat. Oh, yeah. You know, dude, I know you're pissing and all that, but congratulations, I ain't gonna eat you while you're pissing, because my blood is full. Nom 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 nom. Delicious, delicious. Blah, 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 blah. Gallery Noir's there. Pawn shop's there. I got a gold ring to pawn off.
Thanks for coming back. What you need?
Drugs.
Alright, here's what we got today.
After this little quest, you'll be halfway through this little quest line.
Yay. I wish to sell. 33 bucks? Come on, it's gold! Come on! The North Bray Tech Iguanodons! Would you believe I didn't invest in a class ring because I thought it was stupid and none of them actually offered nickel-free options? For those of us who are allergic to nickel, that is a bad thing.
So I guess you didn't get your nickel back?
Corner! Okay, I have 106 bucks. Ooh! A coffee maker! I'm a vampire, I don't drink coffee. Aww. I don't think I could be a vampire. I like coffee. I like cola.
Yep.
I like cheese.
Siva points out the fat cup you're about to see. He also voiced Cosmo from the Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yep, Officer Chuck, aka Officer Chunk.
Chunker. I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. Oh, look, Officer Chunk. Is that the guy you want me to talk to?
Yep.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
Should I be seductive or should I be demanding?
You could always just do the first one.
Huh? What
You know, persuasive.
Oh yeah, that's a thing I can do.
But apparently, I was gonna say Siva said you should do number 2, but yep.
You be then, Missy?
I'm the chick that's gonna plant your face into the wall if you don't like me. Not gonna say that one.
Do number 1.
Yeah? That pay well?
No.
Taking one look at you, I'd say no. No shame in that. Us working class folks gotta look out for our own. You get a promotion out of it. How about buying an old chunk of bear paw and a cup of joe?
Deal.
Look, I'll let you in, but I'll be filing a 62A on this when I get back to the security station after my shift. Just so you're aware.
Do number 1.
That's what it is.
That's right. I mean, who wouldn't file a 45B? Everyone knows.
Is he making up numbers as he goes? Because I'm like this close to looking up those files.
You have no idea.
They're not real, are they?
More than likely they're real, but he doesn't know what they are.
Is one of... Look him up. What are they? What are they? Excuse me, Officer Chunkai.
Let's see. 45B is a withholding tax filing requirements. So that's certainly it's also a subpoena and other things. So basically, it could be many things.
All right, I have saved before going in. So that's good. Guitar music. Brum. Okay, let's just. I want to
grab the cash box.
Cash box. Oh, hello. Yoink. I want to look at the paintings. Can I look at the paintings before I destroy them?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
I'm sure yep, as Siva said, there is a method to this. And I'm sure that they have nothing in any way, shape, or form,
I just lost humanity looking at a painting.
Well, it's actually because you stole the cash box. But don't worry, you'll get your humanity back. You'll get your humanity back at some point. It's not like it's that hard to get humanity. You're probably full on humanity anyway at this point, except for the loss. So yeah, this is referencing vampire lore.
Cain meets Lilith. Oh, Lilith! The first wife of Adam, who basically was kicked out of the Garden of Eden because she wanted to be on top. Literally, that's it.
She wanted to be equals and...
Yeah, she wanted to be equal and wanted to be on top. It was like, I am also made in the decisions of made by God and blah, blah, blah. And that's why Eve is made from Adam's rib, so we be subservient. Blah, blah, blah. Hi, welcome to Religion Talk.
Yep. But yep, so yeah, this is basically referencing what happened is the fact that...
I like this painting.
Cain killed Abel, and then Cain would end up meeting Lilith. Let's go to the next paintings.
But this is pretty. I want like a high-res version on my wall. And...
I mean...
You dick!
Yep. He eventually would spur her.
Was she pregnant?
She would actually... No. Okay. She would actually teach him many of the vampiric abilities that he knew. She didn't teach him everything, but some of the stuff she would eventually learn.
Oh, this is pretty too.
And then obviously... Yeah, I think you can see the order.
Doink, doink, doink.
This was
doink.
obviously when this was when Cain was cursed by God with the curse of vampirism.
This is pretty. This is like I like the colors of
and unfortunately, yeah, as someone said, you can Siva said you can find the Book of Nod on YouTube, which is pretty cool. So you have to do this in order. I'm pretty sure you can guess the
Cain slays
order.
Abel. Then Cain meets Lilith. Right?
Nope.
Cain is spurned
Cain
by God.
Cain cursed by God.
Then Cain meets Lilith. And then Cain spurns Lilith. The fuck? What's going on?
Boss fight.
You didn't tell me that was gonna happen.
Yes, but why would I tell you? Now you have to beat him. You probably want to switch to a better weapon, though.
Hi.
Yeah, he deals aggravated damage, so, But, by the way, Blood Strike works pretty well with him as well. I'm not sure why a creature made of blood is vomiting, but...
He's vomiting blood, don't question it.
Basically, the best thing to do here is just... Yeah, Siva said blood buff. So that way you increase the damage you do. Blood Purge isn't really that useful here, so you're probably just going to use Blood Buff and Blood Strike here.
This freaking fight battle is dumb. This sucks!
You just gotta learn his movements is all. If you blood heal, you can heal yourself from some of the aggravated. And besides, you're a gamer. You should know circle strafing is,
Yeah, you want to know the one thing I was never good at as a gamer? If you guess...
Circle strafing?
Bingo.
I mean, you almost got him dead, so... Well, him, considering it's a creature made of blood.
Can I eat his blood?
Nope. Congratulations, you killed the boss. But you're almost dead as a result, so...
I'm healing myself. And not moving.
So yeah, these paintings had a curse on them.
Didn't think to tell me that, huh, Jeanette?
I'm sure she had her reasons.
Jeanette, I'm gonna fucking find you and put a strap in you. Don't think too deeply.
She said it, folks, not me.
I'm gonna bust your ass.
Now,
now what? Go talk to Jeanette. Talking to Jeanette. Beat the crap out of Jeanette.
You might also be lucky and find someone in one of the alleys so you can feed on them.
I'm gonna go feed on a guy in the alley and tell him he's my diner. I'm gonna do things to him that he never expected in his life. Or eat a bunch of rats. Either or. Dude in the alley! Dude in the alley!
No dude in the alley right now.
Oh!
But it's not.
Wow. Okay. So no dudes in the alley. Kinda sad.
Move along.
Fuck you. Okay, we'll just go into the asylum and eat a bunch of food. And by food, I mean we're gonna talk to Jeanette. Get the thing ready! So how are you doing, Cold Flurry? Actually, first let's gain our humanity.
Yeah, but it takes about 5 minutes of dancing.
It's worth it. This music's good. I actually like it.
Well, while you're dancing, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick.
Same here. Enjoy our
back, people.
dancing. Enjoy our spastic dancing.
No, I'm also here. I was just waiting. Yep. What did you do?
I forgot to close my door.
Ah.
And now I've closed it, and now I'm wrapping myself up in my shark burrito. Shark blanket.
Yep. Fancy dancing. And there are apparently a lot more people now.
In stream or in dance floor?
In dance floor.
Oh, I didn't gain my humanity back.
I mean, you will if you keep dancing, but you gotta dance for like 5 minutes, and it's just not worth it at this point. You'll gain humanity a lot easier, like, considering you started at 7 and you're now 9, so that should tell you something.
Because I'm a good little human, and I am the Mother Teresa of dancing. The Mother Teresa of dancing.
I will say, on the tabletop, it's actually very hard to maintain. It's like hard to almost impossible to maintain humanity 10.
Dude, come on.
Because that basically means you can't do anything, like, pretty much anything selfish.
That's boring.
You. What were
Yeah,
you thinking?
One? Basically, just
museum.
for this conversation,
That was
just
my
do
event.
one.
Did you think I
That's
wouldn't find out?
Just stick to one. Wait.
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed.
I drink water now.
Should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the
Drink.
others. But how dare you? Jeanette claimed you did it for her, but let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'll take that. However, there's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
I'll get the alcohol. One again?
Yep.
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm
Someone
busy
going
with
by
the club
really
and my
loud.
other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
And that's one again?
I want to see my sister.
Like I said,
Yes,
one
I'll
for this
call
whole
it off Once
conversation.
I've spoken with her myself. Just
Which,
as I
that,
ask.
I'll do it.
now for this next part, do you want to go with the violent or non-violent option?
Which one gives me the better? Non-violent, preferably.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to use intimidation then.
What? How's my intimidation? Non-existent!
You might be able to use dominate though, so don't put any points in until later.
Okay.
By the way, you've already got a 2 in intimidation anyway because of
I do?
your stats. Look at public.
Oh. How many do I need in intimidate?
Don't know. We'll see.
Oh.
Save before you go in.
Alright. Ooh. Should I invest more in my thaumaturgy?
That's up to you. Blood shield can be useful, but it's also can be kind of I would recommend saving the experience for right now because you might need them for later.
Yeah. I want the ability to make people's blood boil.
That'll come later.
That is how I convinced Graham to get into this game, because I go, Graham, yeah, the character I'm playing as, if I put enough experience in it, I can make people's blood boil and make them go kaboom.
Yep. Thaumaturgy can allow all sorts of things.
Thaumaturgy can allow me to be God!
Well, I mean, to be fair, in the tabletop, you can do a lot of crazy stuff because blood magic is not balanced.
I wish to do blood bending and make them slap themselves.
I mean, if you do things a certain way, then yes, that's possible.
I keep running into walls. Should I eat another cheese? I've eaten like 4.
So what you're saying is that you're secretly a rat instead of a cat?
No, I'm a cat that likes cheese. I like a good quality cheese, thank you very much.
Are you more of a fan of brie?
I haven't had brie. Ooh, this one's cheddar. Sharp cheddar.
Cheddar, what's the matter you?
Just for that, I'm kicking you. There's a corner dedicated to those of us who do those of you who do bad puns. Like, what did you eat for lunch? Cheese. What did you eat for dinner? Cheese. Alright, so I gotta save before going in.
Yep.
No, not load game. Save game.
Siva said you can people's blood boil and make them explode.
I know. I want to make him go kaboom.
Yep. And in the like I said, in the tabletop, you can do a lot more crazy stuff.
I really should stop eating cheese. I just looked at the cheese and my stomach's like, if you eat another piece of cheese, I swear to God.
Someone's hungry. Did you drink last night?
No. Who, me? No.
Yeah.
I wish.
Now you have two choices. You can answer the phone, or you can intimidate them. If you intimidate them before answering the phone, then you won't have a fight. But if you answer the phone before intimidating them, you'll have a fight. So which one do you want to do?
Man?
I'm intimidating.
Okay, we'll talk to them real quick.
You will not bother
I'll let you go this time, man.
Good.
There you go. Now you should be able to answer the phone without any issues.
Hola.
Terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her design, so she sent those men to kill you. But I'm going to make sure it never happens again. Drop by. We'll take care of it.
This one is crazy.
Avel said, "What did you drink?" Queso.
Queso is delicious.
Now, here's where everything kind of built together. And if you did anything wrong, well...
Well, I didn't. I listened to you, Navi.
Hey, listen,
Fuck
listen,
up.
hey,
Oh,
listen,
pizza. I want that
Now-
pizza.
Now, I will point out the fact that if you had fought them, you would have been able to get a shotgun earlier.
Aww.
But if you've noticed the layout of the diner, there's not exactly what I'd call a lot of cover, so there's a very good chance you would have died.
Not just cover. I'd be in a Skittles, N&N's, Skrittles.
Those are clearly Skrittles. Ice Warrior, hello, and he said hey.
Hello. We have bubblegum. We have Milky Mons.
We have N&N's.
We have Pounds. We have 5 Venue. We have Fat. Oh, sorry, Eat. We have McBoy Booze. We have Day Days. We have Flicks. We have Fat Bars. We have Hers His. We have Pea Pats.
We have lots of things.
We have lots of things. We have beef jerky. Do you got teriyaki? Oh, no.
Cherokee beef jerky is the best. I could actually go for some beef jerky right now, but unfortunately, none of it's on sale near where I'm at.
I know. Weird thing I did as a teenager: Ritz cracker, smoky cheddar cheese whiz, piece of beef jerky on top. Eat.
Well, I mean, you know,
Well, a teenager.
we all have our degenerate moments.
That was a very degenerate moment. It was like, what? It's fancy hors d'oeuvres. It's beef jerky and cheese whiz. It's on a Ritz, therefore fancy.
I mean, the lies we tell ourselves.
The lies we tell ourselves help us live at night. Okay.
Alright, you'll want to save before you go in here so that in case you mess up anything.
I'll just save right here where I'm
And
standing.
hopefully you didn't mess up anything at any point in this quest. Because otherwise you'll have to do the whole circuit again, starting from the beginning.
Fuck and you. I better not have fucked up.
Don't touch me.
Hi, lady. Where do you get your hair dye? Why does no one want to answer my question? I need to know. Close, close, close. Thank you. Better get the best ending. I really need to drink some blood. Again. Ugh.
So basically the way this is looking is you're going to open up with number 4, and then you're going to be doing 3 7 times and the rest 1.
How about this? You keep track of how many 3s I've done.
Okay.
Okay, so 4 on the first time? The fuck is going on?
You. I'm really sorry it had to end this way. I truly am. You seemed promising, but you've been tainted by the stink of my sister's schemes. And now I'm going to make sure she never double-crosses me again.
Don't listen to her. She'll kill us both. Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear.
Shut up, Jeanette! I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you.
This is Azula during the end of Avatar.
You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me.
It's
I
almost
wasn't
as if
sticking
she's
my
a
fingers in
Malkavian.
anyone's pie, dear sister. Of course you weren't.
Or as
Just
Siva
like
puts,
you weren't
Malk
working
with
with it.
DID.
Is it any different than the way you treated father? Father? Oh, Therese, you poor deluded dear. I treated father exactly the way he deserved to be treated. And he treated you like a... You don't say a word about father. Your heart still belongs to daddy after all these years, eh, sister? At least he loved me. You take that back, you bitch! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
Why are you both fighting?
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less?
I mean, realistically speaking, if she were to kill her sister, she'd be killing herself, since,
You're
you know.
going to talk, dear sister. Or should I
But
say
hey, it's not
daddy's
exactly
little
like
girl?
logic is
Do you wanna know
thing
just
that
how
these
depraved the
two are
Baron of
exactly
Santa
following now,
Monica
is
can
it?
be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in
Oh,
your ear
that's fucked
before
up.
he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
3?
Yep.
Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up!
3.
Don't try and stop me. I've had to overlook her treachery, her seduction, relations with my enemies, and the consequences of it. But I won't endure her any longer. Endure me?
Siva said
Your
with
sister.
DID, they
You've
have
done
their own
everything
look
you
in the
could
mind.
to
Yep.
smother me. You love to bury me in your closet, along with all your other skeletons. I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me, when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
How many 3s have I done?
Do 3 again.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll run up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
Oh, God, you guys are... 3 again.
I don't think that's possible. How could I ever think to trust her again? Trust me? Who could
Yep.
trust you after what happened with Father Dearest? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him. 3. Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese.
And
Because I'd fallen
Siva
asleep in
points
her
out,
bed.
so
Don't listen to her.
to
She's
her,
lying.
she is killing her
Therese
sister even if it
walked
isn't
in
physical,
while he
of
was
course.
there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
I am amused at the fact that you're essentially playing therapist to each other. No matter what happened, you two need each other to move on.
Why? How will this time be any different?
So number 3.
What now?
Number 3.
3 again, okay.
Therese doesn't like to share. Jeanette's irresponsible. She's undependable. A venture
And then
like
for the
mine
rest, just
requires
1.
class and distinction, which is something a pig-tailed, face-painting harlot does not lend very well. You do have a way with words, sister. You're right. I'm not in the same class, am I? I mean, murderers are so respectful these days.
So what? So 1?
Yep.
Okay.
More responsibility. So that she can ruin every opportunity I give her? Of course. You're the only one who can secure zoning permits and shake hands. I'd never be able to keep up.
1.
But I only do it
Yep.
for attention and out of love. You do it because you're vindictive and jealous, and you deserve it.
1.
If she would stop treating me like a child. If she would start behaving like a rational adult. Yes, there was a time. When I was a child, I didn't have many friends. I suppose Jeanette was the only one. We never did get to go out of the house much. Father wouldn't allow us. He said we'd get hurt, so we stayed inside and we imagined our own worlds. And we spent so much time there together, ruling over those places. Those were happier times, before we grew apart. I never did. No, I guess I don't. Jeanette.
Congratulations. This means that you,
offer you equal control.
This means that you did everything right, so you don't have to redo everything.
Thank God. I'll stop working against you with him. But since I've got him in my pocket already, there's no reason for me not to pay him a little visit once in a while, when he can be of use.
And you played therapist to a
There's
Malkavian.
just one
How do
more
you
thing.
feel?
I
want to
need
be in
money
charge of
and
setting
vodka.
But only publicly. I want you to continue to convince others that our relations are strained. That way, we know who our enemies are. I agree.
Give me the gun.
Take it. I'd hate to look at it again and think of what almost transpired. I suppose now that Jeanette and I have settled our differences, I'll call off the feud with Tongue. Bertram's hiding in an empty oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him to expect a visitor. And
Oh,
I'll
good, it
ask him
gained
to be
humanity.
extra nice.
Oh look, you regained the humanity that you lost.
And keep your tongue tied about what happened tonight, or we'll have to kill you.
Okay. Okay. The ladies are crazy. Malkavians are nuts.
Yep. So there is no Therese or Jeanette. There is now Tourette.
Oh God, she has Tourette's.
I mean.
Okay.
Think Therese, Jeanette, Tourette.
All right.
So you now have 20 experience points.
Oh, I have also. I need to give
But
Trips
again,
drugs.
Yep. But again, I would recommend holding on to them.
Okay. What about giving Trip drugs?
You can go find drugs, yeah.
Yeah,
But
later.
yep, because you will have a reason to deal with that later.
Good point. Okay, so Tongue is hiding not far from the asylum. Meet him and get him to show you a way into the warehouse. Explosives will be set. Okay. Find the booms.
Well, you've already got the booms, the astrolite.
Yeah,
but now you have to
find.
Yep, but you have to speak to a certain person by the name of Bertram Tongue, who is now in the area where you can actually get into.
Where can I get? How do I get into wherever I need to get into?
Turn around.
Oh, I got it. Door open. Hello. You're a Nosferatu. Hey, buddy.
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, did you, sweetheart?
You knew?
I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted.
You're not wanted.
So you're who I'm waiting on.
I mean, you technically needed him to get to an
Someone
area.
must have faith in
Okay,
you,
rephrasal.
Cupcake.
His form of
That,
wanted.
Or they want you out of the picture. Interesting choice either way.
Yep, as Siva said, nasty dude, which is what the Malkavian refers to him as.
Oh, great.
The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
Uh-huh.
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez
I know
is a
LaCroix is the
juicy
prince of
little
the
morsel.
vampires here, right?
And you in the middle.
But whenever I think of LaCroix, I think of that stinking drink that doesn't taste like anything but claims it tastes like something.
I mean, that's kind of fitting for LaCroix.
Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need
He's
to
not
phone
exactly
me?
the most
What
well-liked.
did you need?
Why? Why is he not well liked? What did he do? Did he pee on someone?
Oh,
No.
never mind. The warehouse.
He's referred to as a jester prince for a reason.
The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
Sabbat?
The Sabbat. Jeez, you are.
I know who the Sabbat
It's
are.
like this. We're all monsters, like it or not.
No.
I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat.
I mean, they did try to kill you.
glorify their
Many
monstrous
times.
nature. They refuse to hide it and go out of their way to show it.
But hey,
They're
no
also
hard feelings,
brainless and
right?
reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
Fruit fly.
As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
So they know they're working for
Yeah.
vampires.
It's about like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of
Siba,
it as
Frenchman with a
upholding
British
the
accent.
masquerade.
Yes.
Lee.
The Jester Prince.
Can you get me in there without being detected?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
So now you have a decision. Do you want to do this go around, or wait till next time?
Let's just do this now and get it over with.
Okay.
Pick me up at my haven after I've slept the day, and then we'll go. We're going to the haven to take a nap and dream of giant fluffy bunnies.
Now for a stealth section.
Ah! I need to put points in stealth right now, don't I? How is my stealth?
Make sure to save first.
Ah, shoot! Ah, shoot! Ah, shoot! Ah, shoot! Ah, shoot! Hello, I am seductive and sneezing.
You may wish to put at least one more point of firearms, though.
One more, just one more.
For right now, anyway.
Where's stealth?
The little button that says stealth.
I can't read.
It's right. It's in skills, right below security.
I need stealth, don't I?
1 point wouldn't hurt. Plus 1 point's always helpful. Early on, anyway.
How about that?
I don't think you don't need 3 points.
What about 2 points?
2 points should be fine. For right now, that's all you really need.
I'm just peeking.
Plus, when in doubt, there's always dominate.
Good point. I should up my dominate. Just a little. Rain wipe. Oh, that's useful. Okay. I have brain wiping now.
Yep, more helpful in, like, if you're detected kind of situation. Although you have so little blood that you have to be careful about how crazy you go with it.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't recommend using a blood pack. Never mind. Well, because there's humans all over this place, so...
Oh! Now you tell me.
Well, I was going to say that before you used them, and because there is a delay on the stream, so...
Hold on. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. Okay, 2 points in stealth, 1 point in dominate, 1 point in firearm.
And then save the rest, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, no drinking blood. And so I can eat the blood of the human and not be in trouble?
Yes, because you see that little gun icon right above your health bar?
Yes.
That's a combat zone.
I can combat and drink the blood of my enemies and then poop on them.
Anyway, welcome to a very annoying section of the game.
Yay. Okay. Maybe all stealthy and sneaky like a ninja. Play the Solid Snake music, editor. Editor says fuck you.
What, you become a Malkavian with DID now?
So, drink all his blood?
Yep, you can free to do so.
Ah, delicious, delicious blood.
You could have also stealth killed him if you wanted to, but this works too.
Oh no. Why stealth kill when I can just suck the blood out of the guy? Mmm. Tastes like death. Okay, let's get to work.
Yep. You'll definitely have to be careful because you want to be a little bit more stealthy in some sections here.
Alright, be stealthy. I gotcha.
Yep. Even though you're gonna blow up the warehouse, for some reason you don't want the Sabbat to know you're here.
I'd let the Sabbat know. Yo, I'm here! Sup? Housekeeping! So how do I do a stealth kill again?
Hey, stop, man!
I mean, you could just drink his blood again.
Thank you. Okay, first off, make sure I have that weapon. I'm good. Alright. Stealthy. Be stealthy. I am like ninja!
Siva said, I'm stealth killing with an axe.
Okay.
That's a bum. He is, you can technically kill him, but he is not a threat. He's just a bum. Now that guy running there is a threat. You have to let the crosshairs kind of go accurate. Siva said, I like to stealth. Yeah, I mean, I like to stealth as well in this because I think it makes it a little bit easier, but... Well, we can see that the person who is currently playing is terrible at stealth.
Fight me! I'm great at stealth.
Then why are you shooting?
Because shooting is fun! Blood heal. Blood strike. He's
You
dead.
Siva said you yeet people with an axe.
Listen.
On the plus side, you're going to have plenty of Colt ammo for this.
That's the other reason why I'm killing on a killing spree.
I mean, but weren't you already full on ammo anyway?
No. I sold some ammo so I could make money so I could buy blood. Because I was smart. And now a little bit of a blood heal. Get my blood strike ready. Unlock the door. Successful. Thank you. Alright, so where do I have to go exactly? Oh, Navi! Where do I have to go?
You have to start going through the train yard.
Oh, I went the wrong way then. Hey, Elbow. Tell no one what you saw, okay?
If you need to, you can get a bit of blood from him before you leave.
I'm good. I have a plan. Why are you laughing?
Sure.
My plan is wonderful.
I mean, the lies we tell ourselves.
My plan is awesome. My plan involves me basically throwing you into the pit.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeet! Listen, if everyone's dead, it's still a
Sometimes-
stealth mission.
Sure. Sometimes you can open some of these train cars and they may have something in them.
Ooh, I like opening things. I do like presents. Everyone's watching.
Go back
this.
the way you came. And go straight. Yep, just keep going straight. Because I believe that there's the door down that way can actually be opened.
Oh, hello. Oh, hi, door.
Siva said, I suggest you kill most humans. Yep. Oh, I guess I was... Nope, nope. I was right.
Failed?
Again, haven't played this. Blood buff. Unless you want to bump up your security so you don't have to waste blood.
I'll do that after this. Because I didn't think about that. Let's see what's in here. Ammo. Ooh, hello. Taking. Thank you. Also, point and secate. Accept.
Yep, so now you have a security of 4, so that means you don't have to worry about blood buffing. I think there was something else in there before you left. Check on the boxes.
Gotcha.
I thought I saw something glow. I thought I saw something light up when you walked in, but I could be wrong.
I found a
Nope.
door. I found another door. Oh. Okay. Should we just sneak past them?
You can kill them if you want. You either kill them now or kill them later. It's up to you. Because unfortunately, you're going to have to kind of do a run and gun out of this place.
Alright.
If only you had a grenade.
Grenades aren't a thing in this game.
You might be able to get a you might be able to get a headshot.
What do you think I'm doing right now?
Of course.
And then I just suck his blood. What the fuck?
Guy came out of nowhere. And you're about to die.
Fuck!
Death by poor planning on your part.
Bite me! Load.
How hostile.
I'm very hostile when I'm a vampire. And I'm slowly getting off the caffeine high.
Fun.
Oh, God, I'm fine.
Make sure to put that point in security before you leave. Are you giving me lip, missy?
You ain't my sire.
Give me lip, boy.
I'm a girl. Alright. Stealth kill. Nom 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 nom.
Remember, justice is unisex.
Only in Batman.
You got the reference. Good.
Batman the Brave and the Bold is actually a very good representation of Silver Age Batman. I would like to state that. Thank you very much. Also, the Music Meister is a very underappreciated villain. Ladies. Oh. The ladies' restroom as a whole. I'm offended as a woman.
It's almost as if, you know, all of the vampire or all the people here are guys or something.
Oh my god, why are they all dudes? Alright. Let's do something stupid.
Hey, stop, man!
There we go. Forgot I had command as an ability.
Mm-hmm.
And now I eat him dry. Mmm. Delicious. Okay, reload the gun. There we go. Alright. Now we save. This is
But what are you save? But what are you saving?
your butt.
I believe the proper response to that is no you.
Alright. I'm gonna do something stupid. Or completely genius.
Hmm?
I know you...
I don't think that was too genius of you.
It was genius in my plan, in my brain.
You still have two people shooting you. You are terrible at hip firing.
Fire you!
Maybe you should aim for the center mass instead of the head.
I'm sorry, I've been playing sniper games for thousands of years.
I mean, sure, it does a little bit extra damage, but 4 shots to the torso will take him out. Make sure to reload. Your gamer instincts aren't telling you to reload every 5 seconds.
The gamer instincts haven't kept track of how many bullets I have in this gun.
48.
Okay, how many times I have to shoot until I reload?
6. It's a revolver.
Thank you, Dirty Harry.
On the plus side, you won't have to use blood buff here.
Oh, thank God, I'm saving blood.
I guess you could say it's a bloody mess.
I've taken all the ammo in this gun. Alright, so here's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to use aspects to see how many people are in the area, and then we'll do our math from there.
Okay.
We have 3 guys? Okay. So what we can do is a little bit of... Fuck.
Did you get caught already? Just remember, when you blood strike like that, you don't get any blood back.
Right.
You only get it back if you let it come back to you.
Gotcha.
You should be able to command him and then feed off them.
Good point. Command. Be my victim. I keep forgetting I could just use command and feed. My new combo. From the people who made Command and Conquer. Physics! Alrighty, let's see. Let's save again. This isn't paranoia. Okay.
And yet, you're acting with paranoia.
Bite me. It's funny, because if we're vampires. Blah. We are sexy Romanian vampires. Fuck you.
I didn't say anything.
You'll see who I'm saying fuck you to.
No, I know. I already do.
Center mass!
Now you're getting it.
Fuck off. Yeah, cry for your mommy.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate.
Shotgun leads to happy.
The Ithaca Mark 37.
Oh, bitch, you do this to me, huh?
Congratulations on your first shotgun.
Yum.
Freeze! Oh, man.
I've got a shotgun. It has 0 ammo. Alright.
It has 5 shots, though. Well, 4 shots now, though.
I was about to say, I used one of them. Tell me you come with ammo. Ah! I gotta buy ammo for this stupid weapon.
Yes, you do.
Alright. Housekeeping! Oops. Oh, well. I like his thought. He's like, this is a stealth mission. Ah! Stealth schmelt. Stealth is for losers.
No, I mean, either way, this bot know that you blew up this warehouse. So
Yeah, so it's not like I'm... Okay, so I need a key.
you need a blood buff here.
I keep forgetting I can do that. Alright. Unlock. Housekeeping.
I've been playing so much Fallout, I'm just like, every time I unlock something, I'm expecting the little XP bar to go up. I'm like, but there's no XP here.
Is it sad? Does it make you sad?
No.
Ooh. Yoink, yoink. Happy cat. Happy cat. Happy cat has shotgun on me. Come, Gremlin! Whee! Where do I go? Gremlin is lost.
Go towards the big building?
What big building?
Yes.
Oh, Shamrock. That big building?
You'll find where you need to go eventually.
Oh. Why am I gremlin making gremlin noises? Yeah.
I don't know. Where are you? Besides, if you keep finding dudes, you're, gonna end up where you need to go anyway.
Good point. Yum, 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 yum. I am eating in self-defense.
Well, I mean, he did shoot first, so yes.
He's completely in self-defense. Alrighty. This is the yoga position known as dead. Da 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 da. Oh, okay. Multiple people here.
Mm-hmm.
They do not notice me yet.
But oh, will they soon?
Will they soon? Hello, Blood Strike, Blood Here, Blood Bluff, Command, Blood Brain Wipe, Blood Strike, Blood Purge. Should I make them throw up?
That's up to you.
Actually, let's have some more fun with this. We see you have Boom Boom Stick. Goodbye. Oh, no. He crushed himself. Oh, I love it when they hurt themselves. Alrighty.
Hey, where you going, man?
You know, I was just gonna feed off of you, but since you're gonna be a dick like that, let's do some blood healing.
Your character has a very weird shotgun reload animation.
I agree, and I don't like it as a person who actually does know a few things about shotguns. We're required in the South to know at least 3 facts about shotguns.
Well, apparently I'm not from the South then, even though I was born and raised in Florida.
He's dead. He's with Jesus now.
Is that your final answer? If you look around, you can probably find more shotgun shells.
Oh, yes, I know. Oh! Okay. Good to know. Oh, hello. Hello. Yoink. Yoink. 11 shots. I got 11 shots with this gun. Oh, the gangbanger's gonna try to come after me. That's so cute.
If only you could pick up one of those rocket launchers, huh?
Don't tempt me. Oh, you dick. I shot him in the crotch! I shot him in the crotch! Oh, that was satisfying. That was way too satisfying.
Yes, it was. What are you trying to say?
Oh, dude.
Don't forget to reload your gun.
Hey, where you going, man?
Blood healing. Okay, I can't go into the computer. I mean, we're just gonna kill everybody, right? We're leaving no Russians.
No Ruskies. Yep.
Oh, shit.
You know...
Blood heal.
I was gonna say, maybe a shotgun trying to snipe someone isn't the best option.
Shut up, I didn't think. Listen, there's a lot of video games nowadays that make shotguns practically sniper rifles. Oh, I need a dead body. love of God.
It's almost as if this was going to be a combat scenario that you could have used stealth to get through.
Shut up. The only time
Hey.
I'm good at stealth is when I play D&D, and that's because I don't have to plan shit.
Roll to sneak.
I'm really good at sneaking, thank you very much. I have a +10 in stealth in D&D.
Nice. My current bard character has a +8 to his persuasion.
Okay, we're gonna do something stupid right now.
Why don't you command him and then go feed off him?
That's the plan. Think his blood is delicious?
Probably not.
Oh, blood. Oh, I didn't know you heal when you feed.
Yep.
That's good to know, actually. Because girl,
Or
like...
shotgun shells.
Thank you. Okay, that's downstairs. Yoink. Who puts a gun near the microwave? History has a way of repeating herself for me. Da 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 da. You know, I was hoping for something sexy, like, you know, some...
Wait, what does that board say?
History has a way of repeating itself, and if we don't stop the violence and destruction now, blah blah blah, when will it end?
Yeah, it's not correct. But I think you have to go back to the other room, because I think that's where you have to plant the astrolite.
Okay. Where do I plant the room? In this room? Right here? Where I
Nope.
am standing?
Middle room. Middle room.
I'm in the middle room.
I believe it's behind the desk. It has been a while since I don't exactly remember everywhere where you have to be.
Arming explosive!
And then you're going to have to run like heck.
No
By the way,
problem!
I recommend the shotgun, because you will have to be dealing with actual vampires now. Also, you might want to save. That way you don't have to do everything again.
Too late!
Basically can just straight run if you want to.
That was the plan!
You didn't reload your shotgun.
Bite me!
After you...
Running, 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 running,
Might want to
running.
reload your shotgun while you're running.
Running, running faster. Running, 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 still running, still running.
You can turn around and kill him now.
No, I
Should be able
won't.
to.
I'm just running. We just run. And we ran. And we ran so far away. Fuck, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go?
Blood heal. Blood heal. See, that's why I said you should have stayed before you did all that. You have to kill him before the door unlocks. So.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Load the game.
Well, you were more like running. I'm like trying to tell you what to do, and then you're like running.
Okay, so how far am I in? Oh god, I'm all the way back here! Okay.
The moral of the story is save often and save constant. Yep, this is before you even got your shotgun. Also, make sure to keep your shotgun reloaded.
Anything else you want to tell me while we're here, Captain?
Nope. I guess don't die this time. Also, they have cheesecakes on sale at my local Winn-Dixie's.
Oh, that's great! I'm here, though. This video not sponsored
who said
by
I was getting
Winn-Dixie.
who said I'd be getting you a cheesecake?
You owe me, like, what, 6 now?
Yes.
See, we've been keeping track. Okay, let's see.
Sad part is the shotgun doesn't really seem to do him that much better than the fucking Colt.
Well, it's a Colt revolver. Colt revolvers are awesome. He's dead. He's with Jesus now. Oh,
Is
blood
that
heal.
your final answer?
Blood heal. Okay, let's just, blood buff. Unlock this door.
However, this time, after you prime the explosives, to make sure to save.
Okay, Jesus.
Hey, I'm saving you time, not me.
True. Okay, let's see. Yoink, yoink. Alright, we've got ammo, we've got more ammo. We got 10 shots. Reload. Get command ready if we need it, or blood purge. Blood strike is also my bread and butter. Is blood strike considered range combat?
Blood strike, I mean, it is a ranged ability, so possibly.
Command. I command you to stay the fuck still. I just found my new way of killing people. Me likey.
I believe the response to that is, you monster.
It's I only use it in self-defense. These are bad people.
Uh-huh.
That guy cheated on his taxes.
I mean, the lies we tell ourselves.
The lies I will keep telling myself because I am doing well at this game. Saving. 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 Let's see. I am stealthy. I am stealthy. I am only going to be stealthy for this bit.
Hey, where you going?
Once again, you forgot to reload the shotgun.
No, I reloaded the shotgun, thank you very much.
Well, reload it now.
Reloading! Jesus! Oh, God, there are people shooting at us.
Us? What
Yes.
are we, Malkavian now?
Yeah, we're Malkavian hybrid. Oh, fuck it.
You're terrible at this.
I'm not terrible. They are.
Uh-huh.
Blood striking. Fuck you. Give me your blood. Hi. Oh, I can't reach that one. Oh dear, I guess I'm gonna have to command him. Ha ha ha! I got him dancing.
At that point, just shoot him.
Nope. He was just dancing. I couldn't kill him while he was dancing. I have standards, apparently.
He was dancing the night away.
Oh, God. I mean, yes, but... Oh, God. Okay. Well, I've killed all these guys. They're dead now. They're with Jesus.
Yeah, because remember, there was extra guys in here and also shotgun ammo. Which you'll probably need for that vampire later.
We don't speak of that vampire. For he is not vampire. He is Sabat.
I mean, Spot are also vampire.
They are not vampire! They are dick. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here's my plan. I want the skill to make people's blood boil.
Well, you have a little while before that happens. Apparently you're just gonna stand there and let yourself get shot?
I am an idiot.
Apparently.
Oi!
Blood. What?
I'm blood healing, don't worry. Delicious blood healing.
Might as well just go through the door, because you could just skip those 4 guys if you plant the bomb.
There's 6 guys there, thank you very much.
Well, you could still avoid them if you plant the bomb.
No one's there. It's just Jesus. You know.
You're still gonna have to kill the guys in here, though.
I know. I have a plan.
No, you don't. Don't lie to me. You have no plans. Especially when you don't have a gun equipped.
Oh yeah. I didn't notice my health bar, okay?
You're the one who's gonna have to keep dying for it.
Bite me! This is gonna take forever. Ark is just tweeting out, "My friend sucks at combat. I'm great at combat. I'm just not good at this combat." Okay.
I mean, at least on the plus side, you were smart enough to save this time before, you know, you got too far behind. Yes, that was brilliant. Let's just start opening up on 3 guys when they're pointing at you.
Oh, come on. He killed himself. That was gonna be my lunch.
That's kind of funny, though.
It is not funny when my lunch dies.
It's just using the Colt because you only have 4 shots with that.
Hey, stop, man! Come on out, man!
Now you only have 1 shot left.
I'm very, very well aware of that. Reload. Thank you.
So the best thing to do here would probably be to blood purge the 2 guys, kill them, and then kill the 3rd guy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Alright, so blood purge, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Purge them with their blood.
And then I was said to kill the 2 while they're blood purging, but apparently you've already screwed this up.
I don't know how I did that.
Because you immediately ran past the 2 who were blood purged and went for the guy who was shooting straight at you. How about this? Blood purge the 2, back up into the room that you just came from, take care of the 2, and then command the guy who's shooting at you, and then deal with the 3rd that comes running in.
Gotcha. Blood purge. Not strike.
It's almost as if you're terrible at strategy.
Oh, it's almost as if I were going to bite you later.
Now, the guy on the right, kill him. Or the door can show on you.
Got one guy.
Yep. Now you've got a guy to the left.
I can see that.
If you want, you can command the guy in the far back real quick. Okay, now deal with the guy to the left. Or he'll just break out of his command.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Nope. You dealt with the problem.
I dealt with one of them.
You might want to, I guess, wait for the 3rd guy to come in, command him, and then steal his blood, so that way you're full healed. You're
Like
full
this?
healed. Yep. And then feed on him, save, and then plant the bomb.
He's giving me hints, people. He's giving me hints. Alright. I will save now. So how's the audience feeling?
No one said anything in a while.
They're all like, oh god, this girl's horrible. We're gonna just leave now. We are arming the explosives. The explosives are being armed. And while I reload my gun, I arm the explosive. Okay.
You got your shotgun, I guess? Because that's going to be more efficient than against the vampire.
I only have 6 shots with this thing. I just want you to know that.
Yep, make each one of them count. I say as you still don't reload the gun. You can blood purge him, I hope you know.
You know what I also can do? Blood heal.
That too. But yeah, if you blood purge him, that'll give you plenty of time to get some distance between the two of you.
Okay.
Now this time, make sure the shotgun is reloaded before you
You
engage.
know, I'd like to point out, when I play... What the?
That's a weird bug.
Okay.
That was weird. I mean, it didn't use up ammo, so I have no idea what the heck that was.
Okay. 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 That cost me...
That's weird.
We're gonna reload.
Mm-hmm.
And see if I did not break my game.
This is why you should also be careful not to, like, save on top of saves.
Which is what I accidentally did.
Which means you're gonna have to do this whole thing over again, aren't you?
Oh, bite me, bite me, bite me, bite me, bite me. No, there's another warehouse game. I don't know when this is in the game, though. Oh.
That's at the start.
No, please, no.
If it is, then I think it's time to take a break. Yep.
No, no, we are doing this. We are finishing this. We are finishing this damn mission. I do not give a rat's ass.
Your pain is amusing.
My pain is annoying.
Don't forget the extra point. Yep, point security and such.
Okay. We are going to go through this and not save over saves because you're an idiot. Eat this guy.
I mean, by the end of this, you're gonna have this entire area mapped out in your head.
It's gonna be so mapped out in my brain, I'm gonna not play the game any other way. Okay. Have ammo out. Have gun out. Reload. Wait.
That is weird. You may have to restart the game.
Don't say that. Okay.
No, I'm talking about as in exiting the game and then...
Okay, just give us a second, audience.
That is a very weird bug I have not encountered before.
I'm glad I'm glad I find bugs for you. We'll be back in like 1 second. Ark, talk about the price of cabbages in New England.
Nah.
Price of cabbages!
Nah. On the plus side, if restarting fixes it, then you should be able to just reload from your previous save. That is a very weird bug, but this game is buggy, so sometimes bugs happen.
Sometimes it just works. Can the audience see my screen?
They just see blackness.
Darkness, no parents. Okay, good news. Glitch is gone.
Yeah, that was very weird. Anyway, hey, at least it means you don't have to do all that again. Anyway, plant the explosives. Make sure you reload the shotgun first.
While I'm here, I'm also going to put a point in stamina.
Okay. I guess also save one last time to make sure that everything's fine.
Wait, hold on. Do I want to do it in that, or do I want to put it in...
Well, it adds into your... Well, it doesn't really add to your soak much, so...
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm trying to be able to... The ability to dodge getting swatted at by...
Well, there's not much you can do about that, because you're still going to get hurt.
Yeah. Is there a way to improve my health?
No. And stamina only increases or reduces the amount of damage you take for bashing. That's kind of crap.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
Make sure you save one last time so that way it doesn't corrupt again. And make sure this time you do a separate save, so...
Butts! Or Bertass! I'm mad. Okay. Game is saved.
Okay.
Okay.
You have Blood Purge ready as well.
Blood Purge is ready.
Okay. Now
Arming explosive. I'm going through this, damn it! Explosive armed. Run!
And then as soon as he comes through, blood purge him and then start filling him full of lead.
It didn't work.
Oh, full of lead. It does work, it's just...
Blood heal, blood heal, blood heal, blood heal. Run, run, run.
Hey! Yep, blood heal. Make sure to reload your shotgun with those 2 shells.
Yes, because that's so gonna help me!
Those 2 shells could be all the difference it takes between life and death.
Quiet, I'm running. Running, 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 running. Still running. Forever running.
Can you unlock the or open the door? Oh, because there's another one. You dead. Oh! You should be able to shoot him now. And you're out of it. Quick! Whew.
Inventory. Blood bags.
Yep, spend 1 and then heal.
Gotta keep running. Gotta keep running. Gotta keep running. Why?
Although, you should be fine now, though, because I believe that was the only 2.
Okay. Should be. Keyword. Should be. Okay,
Run back to the trains the way you came.
Alright. Running, running, running. I'm running over here. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Am I lost? Am I lost? Am I lost? I'm lost. Fuck.
Turn around. You were going the right way. Go to the left.
Stop!
Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around.
Can't. I'm being shot at.
Because you were going the right direction, so...
Sorry. Sucking blood.
You have 1 minute left.
Fuck!
Get out of dodge.
God, don't fucking remind me.
You're going the wrong way again.
Fuck.
You're going back towards the building.
Run away from the building. Run away from the building.
Yep. You want to basically keep going to the left.
Got it. To the left, everything in the left. Gotcha.
Yep. That's the train station right ahead, right there. So you just need to go to the left again. There, you made it.
What's with the werewolf? Do I have to kill this doggy?
The warehouse. Your handiwork.
Oh, hey, Beckett.
Hi.
I'm sure you're no one important in lore.
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you? For future reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit
Beckett is not a werewolf, he's a gangrel.
introducing themselves.
Who are you, and why have you been...
I see my reputation for once.
He's actually
Not
very nice.
precede me.
Is he
My
like...
name
Is he
Beckett.
romanceable?
I haven't been
No, there's no
following you
romance
per
in this game.
se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time.
Uh-huh.
For different reasons.
No, he's actually
So
not
sorry
incorrect.
I unnerved you.
His reasons are far different than
Tell
yours
me,
are.
Have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
I saw a ghost at a local hotel. Then Monica Barrett has a split personality.
You can tell him all these things.
A ghost?
He
Quite
says something
ordinary.
different for each of these.
I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets. Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
But we're in Santa Monica, which is in Los Angeles. It's a totally different area.
Yeah, but
she's undoubtedly
it's
Malkavian.
generally the
Or
same
should I
area.
say, they are undoubtedly Malkavian.
You're Malkavian.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air. Like
Can
a
I
sense
poke
of
his
dread
face?
or
I'm poking his
pressure.
face.
But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. pleasure meeting your acquaintance.
I
But
thought
there
that
are
can't be a
rumblings for me
pleasure.
to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one.
So who is
And be
this
careful.
dude?
You're
This is
very likely
Beckett.
being hunted
He
by the Sabbat.
he specializes in seeking out information about the history of the Kindred, and he considers like trying to find the origins of the Kindred to be one of his top priorities.
Kane, I've solved it.
Well,
Kane.
he doesn't necessarily believe that.
Oh. But what does he believe in?
Nice work, Cupcake.
Nathan.
Don't call me
I felt that
Cupcake.
explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too.
Cupcake.
Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat
I did
just
not
howling for blood tonight.
I did not consent. Thanks.
Beckett. Well, I know of him. Why? No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts.
Hey!
He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition. What do you need? That was just silly vampire politicking, Cupcake. No more. You get used to that kind of thing.
Yeah, if you're a male, he refers to you as fledgling instead of Cupcake.
Can I be called fledgling? I'd like that.
Of course it did. As if vampires and women both weren't insecure enough. Get them together in one Malkavian body. And look what happens.
That's sexist.
I mean...
Yeah, no
Don't!
kidding. Now that the Camarillas moved into L.A., Therese wants the title of Prince of Santa Monica. I guess she saw me as a threat. Funny thing
he
is,
does bring up a good
I
point here.
care less.
There's only like four vampires in Santa Monica, so not exactly much of a princedom.
I wouldn't want to be the Prince of Terre Haute. I leave that headache to the Ventru. Besides, there's only like 4 vampires in all of Santa Monica. Some kingdom. Like what? Clans are just bloodlines.
We're going-
You could have told him that her and Therese were the same thing.
I'm not gonna do that.
They're a bunch of malcontents. They get
Yeah,
pumped
this
up
is if
by
you want to
rousing
learn
the
like
rabble they
information
keep around
about the clans
Like
from a
that's hard.
Nosferatu perspective.
Nothing breeds faster than contempt.
We're just
And
curious.
that's what the Bruja
He might be a little bit
are all
biased,
about.
though.
Jealousy
Yeah,
and
why?
contempt. Sure. They
Gangrel.
fancy themselves loners and drifters running around the countryside and barking at the moon. It's all just an act. Gangrel can walk upright. They just choose not
Which is funny
to.
considering the fact that Beckett's a gangrel, so...
Sure.
As you can see, Beckett wasn't really doing those things.
Malkavians are, interesting. There's something to them. Learning to sort the wisdom from the bullshit can be some work, and, not all of them are worth listening to, but, they're all good fun, if you ask me. Sure. The Nosferatu are damn good at what we do. No one even argues that. If you need to know, if you want it found, you come to us. We're indispensable. Not a
Like I
bad
said,
place
a little
to
bit
be
biased.
in the
A
afterlife.
little bit. He's not talking about how he can't walk amongst man.
The Nosferatu stick together, pool resources. We have more going on than anyone could guess at. Our web blankets
I mean, he's
the
not
night.
incorrect here, though.
No.
I'm loyal to the clan, loyal to my primogen, and therefore loyal to the Camarilla. The Nosferatu are the eyes and ears of the Camarilla, so they take care of us. They value our services.
Do they give us blood bags?
Don't want to be on our bad side.
Even though it
Either
was eventually the
way,
Nosferatu's
no one
actions that would lead to the
bothers
Second
us.
Inquisition, but, you know.
What am I gonna say? He's the boss now.
Pretend he isn't.
He's LaCroix's iron fist. No one knows the sheriff, really, except LaCroix. No one even knows the guy's name. There's lots of rumors about him, though. I heard LaCroix picked him up in Africa.
More than
over
likely he
100
did come
years
from
ago.
Africa, considering his
Obviously, they
bloodline
work
is
well
more than likely
together.
from there.
Yeah.
Sure. From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day because of him. Sure.
Talk about me. Wait, that's the Toreador, not me.
Yeah, that's the Toreador. You're thinking of the Tremere.
Which is what's this?
But I've seen them work people like puppeteers, and that's admirable. Now, if only they'd get off their slimy asses and put their talent to some use besides feeding their egos. Sure.
The Tremere, my people.
Mages. I don't have any reason to trust them.
Hey!
They're creepy, and I think they like it that way. But to be honest, I don't hear much about the Tremere. There's a few.
I mean, he's not
in LA,
incorrect.
But all in all, there's not that many of them.
We're rare.
Well, usually because of the fact that they don't embrace outside of the pyramid.
From what I hear, you're part of a.
They have a
dying
structure
breed.
for it.
Sure.
So what, Tremor just don't hang out with others?
They get a bad rap if you ask me. Everyone
Not
likes to
always.
take shots at the man
They're very
in charge.
uppity, but that's to
But
be
when it
expected
comes to
from
getting the
mage
job
types.
done,
Hey,
the
I'm a
Ventures
very
know
friendly
how to
mage.
step up. They can
You're
take
talking
it
to someone who
easy.
also who likes the Tremere, so.
Sex.
Yeah. The Anarchs. Yeah, I respect what they do, strenuous liberty and all that jazz, but they're kidding themselves. Wherever there's an ounce of power to be had, there'll be people taking each other
He is
over.
not incorrect
I think
here.
the Camarilla
No, he's not.
invented that.
Power corrupts.
Power corrupts. Absolutely. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. The Camarilla works. When you let vampires run wild, you wind up with caitiff frenzying in the streets, then bloods blowing the masquerade, and hunters snooping around. Law and order is the kindred's friend.
Again, he's
Caitiff
not
are just
incorrect here.
riffraff vampires who don't know anything about vampire society. Don't know their clan. Mutt vampires. What I suspect you were perilously close to becoming if LaCroix hadn't intervened. Yeah. You ask me, the Sabbat makes no sense. They couldn't care less about the masquerade, and they seem to care even less about themselves. It's like,
To be
hey,
fair, the
let's all
Sabbat
spread
have a
hell on
reason
Earth
for
so
why
we
they
can
do what
feel
they do.
big and
They're
bad.
bored.
Oops. I'm
Well,
dead.
that and because of the
How
fact
did
that
that happen?
the Sabbat are against the antediluvians, basically the heads of the vampire clans, the ones who founded the vampire clans, and they're not like they believe that Gehenna is coming and they're trying to work to prevent it. They're not incorrect in doing so. It's just the problem is the fact that they're, also batshit evil. So
Alrighty, then. I'm gonna go talk to Mercury.
Mercurio.
His name is not Mercury, oh fleet-footed friend.
No, there's the taxi cab. Sure, that won't come in handy anytime, shape, or form.
What the fuck? Did you see that?
Yep.
What's that? What's that?
I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's nothing.
See,
you
you
can continue on.
you saying that makes me very nervous. Ever since the asylum, I've been paranoid.
And then by the time we play this game next time, you'll have completely forgotten.
You don't know that.
Am I wrong?
What's going on here?
Oh, well, someone kind of broke in, or I shouldn't say broke in, but slashed up the paintings, so.
Into the gallery and slashed up the paintings. Everyone's a critic these days, huh?
Wouldn't know who that'd be.
Bye now. Oh yeah, I did do crime. I committed crime. I didn't commit a crime. I'm innocent. Look at my little halo.
Uh-huh.
Don't touch the halo. It's a rental. Yo, Mercury. Mercutio. Where is he?
Shouldn't you read your quest log?
Should you? Oh, I have to talk to LaCroix. LaCroix.
Which means you need to go and find that taxi.
I don't want to take a taxi. Do you know?
Don't worry, it's free.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's not like the taxi driver has any particular reason to see you where you're going.
Where's the taxi?
Other side of the city.
Gotcha.
Asylum.
I need an asylum. Taxi! Yo, taxi! Okay, so
Oh, hi, taxi driver. I'm sure you're not in any way, shape, or form important to the lore of this setting or not. I'm sure you're just...
I heard a rumor he's Kane. Or Dracula.
Well, he is most certainly one of those two things.
Is he Kane or Dracula? Tell me now! Tell me why he...
Which one is more terrifying?
Both. Is it Dracula?
He's Kane. He's heavily implied to be Kane. With if you play the Malkavian actually figures it out who he is.
Where to?
How did the Kane learn how to drive?
He's been alive since, the beginning. It's not like he hasn't had plenty of time to do so. What, you thought he was just staying exactly as he was for the last, 2,000 plus years?
I mean, man's gotta do shit. Man, maybe he took up knitting.
He would have eventually had to learn how to drive. Well, I shouldn't say had, but he would have learned how to drive eventually.
Ubers are a thing. Just imagine a vampire taking Uber. Your Uber's here.
So you can basically do any of these three options, and it'll open up the menu for you can drive.
Okay.
We're at 3.5 hours. Woo!
Oh yeah, we should stop.
Probably should save here, since that would be the best place to do so. Oh, I should say that, but then cutscene time.
What the fuck?
Let's drain it. Let's stake it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one.
Where's my shotgun?
You can blow up our warehouse and get away with it. Ah, lick.
Smiling Jack, please tell me you're here to save me.
Its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla, fuck.
Bitch, this is sexual assault.
I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet.
He's breaking the fourth wall.
Son of a bitch!
Yay!
Leave.
Hi, Nimes.
3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us. What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with a Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving.
Bye-bye.
Trouble sure seems to like you.
Are you single?
Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines.
Hola.
Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs. Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
Which we will do on our next stream.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
Aye, Captain. Welcome to Jurassic Park. So I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Ark, say something philosophical.
This cat has used up about 8 of her 9 lives already.
No, I haven't. But thank you for watching, Foolish Mortals. Please come again. Save frequently, save often, and remember to not break the masquerade.
And have a good evening on these most final of nights.